Hello? Hello, hello? How are we doing? Hi guys. I am just changing the title for my Twitch. That is all done. I believe we're good. Hopefully the title for YouTube is fixed. I don't know if that is though. Welcome though. Welcome Stream. I appreciate everyone dropping by once again. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to cast the series beforehand, but really not a whole lot we missed. I believe I'm not actually sure who won that series. I'll take a look after this, but welcome guys. Let me yes, so the title is not changed on YouTube, but that's okay. At least it says the tigers are in there. That's good enough. I'll see if alright guys, so welcome. What do we got already? Elder Titan banned from Tigers. That's pretty interesting considering I think Elder Titan got nerfed very hard. That laning stage is now pretty rough for the Elder Titan with the Astral. I believe it's now down to 3 damage per creep. Instead of it being 6 at level 1. So they did nerf Elder Titan's laning stage a lot, but it doesn't even matter. Side Aura, they will get that out. We have been seeing a lot of Alchemist as of late as well in these series. It'll be interesting to see. I know Tigers. Dendi did run it once yesterday. They didn't look too great on it, but still would be it'll be interesting to see if they do want to run that one again. You're welcome, chat. So this is, I believe this is the last series of the day as well. I'm pretty sure there's only 2 supposed to be. Tigers leading with a Chen. We just see this support so much now. We could, a good way to counter that Chen as a support is you either go for like a Witch Doctor or the Enchantress. Witch Doctor is really good because you get this cast bouncing around to help deal with the Chen creeps. And then also I like the Enchantress because whenever Chen goes for a push, you're able to just steal those catapults. Makes it very hard for the Chen to actually have any impact. Be interesting to see if Aura want to kind of deny pick maybe the PA or the Troll Warlord as well, which is the most common, I'd say, core heroes to pair up with a Chen. But they will lead in with the Bounty Hunter. So this is, you know, coming more into the meta as of late. Just Bounty Hunter, once he hits that level 6, of course he's going to get it a lot faster than the supports now. Seeing as they're mainly playing him in that off-lane role.
5 seconds remaining.
And it just allows your supports to have a really good game because they can get, you know, some good items to help out. They're going to Grimstroke as well. So I don't mind Grimstroke into the Chen. It makes sense because, of course, that Stroke Fate will get additional damage per creeps that are hit, or sorry, per enemies that are hit.
Dire team bad.
There you go. Like we said, either the P or the Troll Warlord, you want to go with the Chen. Now Tigers could kind of maybe respect ban this Grimstroke and heroes that work well with it, like the Doom. You got the Lich as well, Sven, but we're really not seeing that hero too much anymore. Beastmaster, just anyone that has really good single target. It'd be interesting to see if they do get rid of the Doom though, which I think is a good matchup versus that Phantom Assassin. What's good, Haid? What's good, Alex?
5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban.
I'm currently eating dinner, so apologies if I don't talk too much as of right now. Hey man, what's good, Ricky? They got rid of the bat. Interesting. I know Bat is a really good laner versus the Phantom Assassin, but
10 seconds remaining.
I feel like Aura just pick a Doom here now.
5 seconds remaining.
That mag ban is also, you always gotta keep in mind of a mag, especially when the other team has that Phantom Assassin. Could they like Spectre here? I'm intrigued on the Slardar ban. It is one of Velo's best heroes. It's really good against melee matchups as well.
10 seconds remaining.
But even then, that's an early Slardar ban. I guess, of course, it's going to work very well with that Phantom Assassin because you do get the Amplify for the physical damage. And then pair that up with the Divine Favor. That would be a lot of physical damage actually coming through. So the ban does make sense. I've almost finished eating as well, guys. They could Pugner as well. I like Pugner into the PA. Gives you pushing potential. Works well with the Grimstroke. But you like to buy single target abilities. So I'll go Coddle instead. Okay. My sound game is good when you get in game, man. Just gonna have to put up with it for now. Otherwise, I would not have any ears. Because it's crazy loud for me, so... Once we get in game, it'll be good, man.
5 seconds remaining.
So if they pick an Ursa here, maybe. I like the Coddle ban, though, because really right now... The only way you counter out that Ignis is mainly from position 1 heroes, and because you already have that Phantom Assassin... You can't pick heroes like the Jug or the Life, so of course Jug is already banned out. But another good counter is that Ursa, which they can put in an off-lane role, but as of right now, Ursa's going to get kited this game, which is worrisome. But Velo has been playing that hero a lot as of late. He did kind of get nerfed a little bit.
Radiant team pick.
Back for the Dendi Tiny. Alright. I'm done eating. Can I say hi to Gabby? Sure. Hi, Gabby. How are you? So this Tiny is pretty flexible. It doesn't have to be a Dendi hero, but all of Aura right now are crazy squishy. So if Tiny gets that early blink, he's going to go off this game. Makes it very easy to get these kills. Can you see my chat? Yeah, man, I answered you. I told you I'm not going to up it. It's fine when we get in game. Turn up your volume and then you'll hear. Yeah, it can be a Zephyr Tiny. So they're going to pick the Troll. They're lacking burst damage on Tigers. I mean, Tiny can blow up the supports, but not really a Troll. But I like this pick. Now it gives you a way to kite out that Troll Warlord throughout the team fights. Makes it very hard for the PA to get kited as well. Dude, I'm not up in same sound game. Stop asking.
10 seconds remaining.
Like, look.
5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban.
So, I guess... What, they think this is a Tiny support? With that Ember ban. It would be a crazy good Ember, though. There's not a lot of lockdown on Aura. And then with the AoE damage coming through, that Ember can provide. And Darkseid just allows everyone to get put in, like, one spot with the Vac. With that big AoE. So this Ember ban makes a whole lot of sense. Aura, they are looking for their mid laner now. So, of course, that Bounty Hunter is going to be off. They could go for Alina. I still think Pugner's okay. Because you want something to pair up with that Grimstroke. But then that's what, because then even those heroes are super squishy. You could Dragon Knight actually. That gives you the Dragon Tail in the Elder Dragon form, which will, of course, work with the Soulbind, and then that hero isn't squishy. Wow, it's a Conquer. This hero's fallen off a cliff. Okay. So, Aura could go for... I wonder how an Elk matches up versus a Conquer now. There's still potential for the Conquer to be a support. But I highly doubt that's going to be the case. So they can go back for the Ursa, although you might get kited against that, against a Darkseid. I still think Lena is fine. Like Lena or Pugna. You get the Magic Burst to blow up the Conquer through that run buff and any of the other teammates as well. And you really want to pair something up with the Grimstroke. If you pick a Grimstroke for that Soulbind, you're just not getting the maximum efficiency out of the hero if you don't get someone else to pair it up. Like that is the that's the strongest part about the hero part. You know, it goes Leaning Sage and then that Soulbind. So I don't know, they can... There's 4 melee heroes on Tiger, so they can directly counter that if they want to go for, you know, like this Ursa or Monkey King. Or they can go the route of pairing it up with that Grimstroke. So either Pugna, Lena as well, I think works. But as of right now, Tigers have no way to deal with the Ignis. Phantom Assassin cannot use his Phantom Strike to get that bonus attack speed. Oh, Timberin said. Okay, so this used to be one of the biggest counters to the Conquer. Will be the Dendi Conquer. There's 4 melee heroes as well, so this is actually a really good Timber game. We've kind of seen Timber fall off. There's not really many picks anymore. But, if you're going to pick Timber, this is a hell of a game to have a Timber. Where's my mom? That's such a weird question, man. Dendi Conquer. Damn, dude, you make it sound like we didn't say it was probably going to be a Dendi Conquer. I don't know. I think Aura take this game. I mean, unless Zephyr can get some crazy fast blink daggers, then I just don't know how you kill this Timbersaw as the game goes on. Phantom Assassin will... I don't even know if PA can get a Battle Fury this game. They might just get run over before he gets Battle Fury Desolator. They do, of course, have that team fight combo with the Darkseid Vac and then that Conquer Torrent Boat. I don't know. It's just scary though because Visery with the Coddle, that Ignis is never going to get destroyed. You're going to cast Dream League? Probably not. It's really bad time zone for me. And I got a bunch of stuff on. So probably not, no. It depends though, we'll see. Alright, unfortunately the title's still not changed. Not much we can do about that one. It's alright. So I mean, a few heroes we haven't seen as much as of late. The Conquer, of course, since that Tidebringer did get nerfed really, really hard. Now, with the Tidebringer no longer getting that bonus damage onto his denies. And also, the Timber used to be we used to see Timber Conquer matchups constantly. Just because of how good that matchup is mid.
Oh, thank God.
But if you're ever going to pick a Timber, this is
Too good.
This is definitely a game to do it. That's Aura, not PG. Thank you, man. Thank you for letting me know. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, man. I think Dendi will go Radiance. I think if he goes Radiance, they lose this game. He won't get it in time. Then they're not going to have enough time to actually farm up. Because this is a really good Timber game. I mean, Going up against 4 melee heroes, and really the only damage you have right now is PA with a Desolator. And that's why I think PA might not even go Battle Fury. I guess Dagon works, chat, right? Dagon's a good way of doing this. Just everyone mass rush Dagon? Like, surely, right? So what do we got here? The lane matchup. Do they want the... I'm intrigued on how they want to match up the Bounty Hunter. Because up against a PHN, if they have detection, Bounty might get bursted down pretty hard. And then Troll can keep his distance, of course, got that whirling axes. But then Bounty doesn't really have enough sustain or damage to survive Darkseer cutting the wave. We do have a pause coming through though, so yeah, we gotta get it out the way always, but it's fine. Yo, chat. I kind of want to go get some water while we wait. I don't know if I have time. Did they say anything? Gotta love the good pause into the disconnect. That's always fun. Sometimes I wish I had permission to change the title as well. I hate not being able to change the title. It's so annoying. Ah, there we go. Everyone's back in. Could they put the PA mid? Because I feel like Dendi really doesn't do well in this matchup now, because the Tidebringer won't do damage to his allies. And that was how Conker, like, even though if Conker had like a, you know, not the greatest laning stage, or sorry, the matchup, he was at least able to get denies so he could stay reasonably close in the experience. I don't know how to pronounce the troll warlord's name, chat. Yeah, has anyone seen Aura? Because I don't know how to pronounce troll's name. Let me take a look. Yo, what is that? Wait, they have Nico? Is that Nico, baby? Huh. It says Visor is their 3-player. That's interesting. So, Casual looks like he's the bounty hunter going by Liquipedia. I'm just gonna call him CJ. Alright. New name for the troll new name for the troll is CJ, chat. If anyone knows what it actually is, let me know. Hard lane for PA? I don't know if it's that hard. You have a Chen. If you can keep Bounty Hunter low, then he should be fine. So just anyone wondering, Bounty Hunter's name is Casual apparently. And there we go, Divine Favor. Just gonna lead forward. Good little chip damage here. Casual forced to run himself away. With that Janata long cooldown, I mean, can't really trade as efficiently in these earlier levels. Is it a replay? No, it's not. It's not supposed to say BG. It's Aura, not BG Barack. Wendy, thank you. Oh my lord, thank you, Wendy. Far out. What would I do without you guys, chat?
Want some pointers?
Oh, get them. Oh no, that's actually really bad. Velo's gonna miss out on all this experience. And he wasted a double Iron Shell for this. This is not how you want to start the lane as a Darkseer. You try and get at least that full level or even half a level off that first lane with the Tiny helping out because that Iron Shell. But Vizuri up top. They're going to try and chase down the Coddle. So much for a hard lane for this Phantom Assassin. They're going to get vision. They should have the Stifling Dagger coming through. They pop that cell. Vizuri's going to run straight back into 1437. First blood's going to be claimed. 4458. Morning, bro. What's good, Steven? It's good, dude. But this will be interesting now to see with the nerf coming to Conquer. Why do you sound like Hugh Jackman? That's a compliment, right? Yes, you're pronouncing his name right. So it's actually CJ. That's a pog, chat. We got it right. Mid lane, Zephyr's gonna help out here. I mean, definitely needs it now with Dendi, of course. That laning stage for the Conquerors got completely nerfed with the Tidebringer, and now they will cost back Castaway. Torrent's gonna connect. There's a good chunk of damage here with only 1 point up in that reactive armor. Do they have enough though? They'll bring him down. Dendi's gonna pick up the kill. Okay, that's a pretty good movement from them. Trying to shut down this the Timbersaw before he does get high points in the reactive armor. Change your title? I realize that, guys. Thank you. I can't change the title. I'm... No, this isn't replay Vito. Vizuri once again. Zephyr with that early rotation. Duke's out the wrong way though. He's still going to have the avalanche to close the distance. The toss follow-up as well. Coddle's going to fall a second time. Oh, tries to go for the TP. Travens did have a skill point available, but did not go for the Inkswell. But you're pretty happy with how this, I guess, Castaway should still demolish this lane now. But at least it's going to be a little easier for Dendi with that early rotation. And I imagine they're going to try and prioritize this this Timbersaw in the mid lane. Once again, though, Casual's under some threat here. They're going to get the movement speed slow out there. They have the creep to help out. Will it be enough damage without the Shadow Walk? They're going to try and block him up here. Vizuri with that Illuminate. Zephyr's on the backline. Won't be able to help out. Just doesn't get in range, it looks like. But, I mean, we're seeing how much of... a matchup this is for them. Just a Phantom Assassin, pair that up with the Chen. You have so much damage potential. The Divine Favor is no joke. Even though it did get nerfed last patch, it's still one of the strongest laning abilities. Zephyr once again on the backline here. Castaway just gonna make sure he sit on top of those creeps so he can't get tossed underneath the tower. But he's got to be careful because Zephyr will get that toss finally. Dendi's gonna follow up with the Torrent. Has that X available if need be, but now it's a pretty hard kill with Castaway being level 4. So already 2 points in the reactive armor stacks. Hopefully the owner of the channel wakes up soon or something. I don't know what they're doing. Usually they're awake at this time. And they're actually going to leave Velo solo down bot. So looks like CJ should be fine here because he does have that range form. If he needs to stay away from the Iron Shell. And this allows Zephyr to roam constantly. And we said that if the Tiny can have a pretty good game, there's a lot of squishy heroes on the Aura side. And speaking about the Tiny, he's going to run straight into Vizuri. Nice toss back. 458 is going to join the fight. It'll be another kill down on the Coddle. Already 3 kills up at this top side. And as of right now, Zephyr's making so many movements around the map. And he's got the Arcane Rune as well. So just the less mana being used with these abilities, he's going to be able to rejoin the fight. Looks like if Bounty Hunter oversteps the mark here. It does have to be careful. They're going to get the Purge slow through. But with that skill point up, it's going to be able to get that Shadow Walk. Just hits level 4 with the creep. Lucky timing for him. They do scan. Nice sentry drop. Nothing really 1437 can do. He's going to try and trade some damage here. He does have the faster right clicks though. The Purge has already been used. Of course, the Shadow Walk cannot be dispelled, so it doesn't even matter. I guess... What's the Purge creep for? What is Dendi? Dendi's on the Conquer, if that's what you mean. I guess the Purge Sleep is going to slow down, so it's going to help them a little bit of kill potential in this lane. Here come the rotations though. Velo's actually going to join them. So with that surge, but Radiant, they're going to try and re-initiate here as well. The Avalanche just to hold Castaway in place. They will get a big Illuminate the Stroke Fade as well. Looks like Castaway just taking way too much damage here. They'll toss up Dendi. He's going to be fine. So Radiant, hefty rotation for them, and he's unable to keep Castaway alive. Both Coddle and Grimstroke don't have a whole lot of damage this early on, which is the big issue of the hero. Like Grimstroke, with only being level 2, he kind of needs another hero there that actually runs in the fight so they can get that Inkswell stun, but they're going to try down bot as well. Zephyr with the haste, they're going to get the toss. Velo with that Iron Shell, of course, 1437. Doesn't have mana for the Divine Favor. Can they chase down CJ, however? It's going to have the sick charges if need be for the Battle Trance. And with Travin's rotating through, they might think about turning. He's going to pop that Trance now, but with the haste movement speed, Zephyr's going to be fine now. They might think about turning on CJ here, but it looks like the Battle Trance will be ending shortly. So he won't get too far out of position there. He'll be fine. Pine is the game winner. That and the Phantom Assassin. I do agree though. Mid lane. Dendi will be fine. Well, we see the pressure that is about to get put on by Castaway. With that level 6 being picked up, he's just going to start running at this Conqueror. And Dendi recognizes this, so he's actually just going to leave the lane. Travis will get found, but Dendi also gets scouted out here, so no more additional kills for them. He dropped the Observer Ward, so if he runs back past the Radiant Observer Ward, they're going to be able to potentially scout this out if they did check the items, but looks like they just want to try and pressure this tower. No team, no team fight items, I guess. No utility items like the Vlad's or the Helmet Dominator already. That's going to help you push, but it looks like with 3 heroes, change the title. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. I should probably stop watching. I should stop reading those comments because I do know the title is wrong, guys. I appreciate everyone letting me know though. Dendi mid, they're going to get that boat through. Castaway, he doesn't have the Timber Chain, however. A lot of magic damage. Phantom Assassin's going to rejoin the fight as well. They will have the crit. Zephyr on the backline with the Iron Shell, but he's pretty low on mana here. Castaway, can he get up to the north? And without that Timber Chain, just unable to escape here, so he will get brought down. It's a pretty big kill for them, however. They do lose the mid tier 1 tower. They're going to smoke up for this as well. But this will allow Radiant to start walking inside the jungle, and if they can stop this Phantom Assassin farm from coming through, that is it's going to allow this Timber Sword to have a very good game. But we've already seen 3 early deaths from him, just getting caught out multiple times. I think they are more than happy though with getting that tier 1 tower. That's a lot of map control, and like we said, once you're able to start infiltrating the jungle, and now this is space for Bounty Hunter 2, who's level 6. And we've seen multiple times now, if you can just get that Bounty Hunter of fast level 6, he's going to start joining these fights. And the amount of gold you can get through the track is pretty insane. So the supports are going to have a pretty good time on the side of Aura. And 458, okay, so he is going for the Battle Fury. I'm a little worried, will he actually be able to get it this game? On the back line, Chen, they're going to join this here. They'll TP and Zephyr. They should have enough lockdown, of course. Without the Timber Chain, Timber Sword is going to get brought down once again. Castaway just playing way too aggressive here in the mid lane, even with an Observe Ward on the high ground behind him. They're able to run him down and cut him off as well. So nice movements coming out from Tigers. And now with this catapult as well, they're going to pressure out this tier 1 tower mid. Of course, they are, forced to lose the tower top with that kill on the Timber. And Radiant should now be able to defend the mid lane. Of course, Coddle, one of the best heroes at pushing this out with the Illuminate. He's only level 4 though. He's got 1 point up in at the silence. He's going to go through Dendi. He's going to be careful here. May get chased down. He's going to go for the TP up, but they will have that mini stun coming through. Dendi, that's a track kill for them. And now 1437 is going to go for his own TP as well. But they have the damage coming through. A double for Casual. Pair that up with the track gold. And now they're bounty runes. It's good movements coming through. Oh, Valo. We'll have the surge. Looks like Bounty's just trying to get as much gold as he can from the Janata. I don't know if he can chase, right? Avalanche. Velo's pretty fast, but they're going to think about turning here. Bounty Hunter falling low. Radiant on in the area. They need one more just ticket damage. The Surge going to be there without the tower to TP to. They're going to get the dust. It will stop the movement speed from coming through, but with the Culling Blade, can he cut through the trees in time? Looks like he will be fine. Velo just gets juked out a little bit there. But in the meantime, though, there's been a lot of space for CJ. And he's actually... looks like he's going to be going for the Yasha this game. So they do want to try and end early with that Timbersaw. They're going to try and take fights. And just run over the side of Tigers. Even though it is 8-2 in the kill count. I mean, Aura... even with this Bounty Hunter, the track gold's about to start ticking through. But they really want this T1 tower mid, and it looks like they're going to be able to get it, of course. Chen, just one of the best heroes at pushing. You often see these movements coming around the 5-minute mark and the 10-minute mark early on, just with the catapults. And of course, the Divine Favor giving them that bonus damage. It's actually crazy how much damage you get from it. What is it? It's like 3 times non-hero multiplier now, I believe. Yeah. So it's pretty crazy how much damage you get with this. Oh, title's still wrong. That's pretty crap. Oh well. Not much we can do about it. Did they say anything on Discord? No. Alright, we'll keep an eye on it though. What's Zephyr got? He's actually going for the Arcane Boots. I'd much rather see Zephyr going for this Blink Dagger early on. Dendi is going to get the boot coming through, but it looks like that run buff just won't be there in time. Velo's going to be careful now as well. We'll have that Surge. Already 4 points in it. What's Dendi's role? He's mid laner, man. He's on that Conquer. Unfortunately, just got brought down there. We have seen Castaway. You know, he hasn't died in a fair while. Down bot. Looks like Casual is going to try and find some more kills here with the rotations coming through. Visery does have that Ignis. Can they chase down 1437 though? They will have the Shuriken toss if need be. There goes the Will of Wisps. It's going to hold the Tiny in place. The Grimstroke ultimate is there just for the slow. Tiny's going to get brought down. It's another double track for them. A lot of gold. And now with a double kill, I mean, this Bounty Hunter all of a sudden is second in net worth. When it's Liquid play, they play tomorrow, man. So not tomorrow, they play after this series. Yeah, this is live. Whoever just asked that. Asa supports farm going. I mean, Grimstroke's got that Arcane Boots. Coddle's a fair bit behind as well, but yeah, track gold is about to start ticking in. Be interesting to see if he maxes the Shuriken as well. I have seen a few Bounty Hunters max Janata and then go into the Shadow Walk, but it's really just personal preference how you really want to play this if you need damage. CG on the high ground. Gonna have the Battle Trance. He will be fine. 458's gonna join the fight as well, but the Avalanche from Zephyr, it's on cooldown now. They're gonna think about fighting here with that Timber Chain forward. Looks like Tiny is gonna get brought down. There's another track kill for them. Velo forced to drop the walk here with the ward on the high ground. Aura, they really want to take this fight. They've got good vision. But it looks like the side of Tigers, they will be able to disengage here. Velo, never mind. Bounty Hunter's still on top of him here. Surge will be up in a second, but is there any abilities to close that distance? Looks like Timber can't get the chain off in time. Love your accent. Thank you, man. Or play late. Can they win this? Probably not. Just because PA can blow up the Timbersaw with all the minus armor that you get, and with the crits coming through. Like if Timber doesn't build like one armor item, which he's actually going Bloodstone after the Yules. Yeah, if Timber doesn't build one armor item, he absolutely gets destroyed by PA. 1437. Oh, not another one. And chat, like this is. I know this is 5 kills in a row. We might be able to take a look, actually. Velo, we'll be fine.
Are fortified. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
I know it's been a lot of kills in a row. I can tell you that much for certain. It's actually 7, it looks like. Oh, is that a tower? I thought these were the kills. These little green dots, but I mean, at one stage it was 8-2 in the kill count, and all of a sudden it's up to a 3k gold net worth lead now, solely because this track gold coming through. I mean, and the troll, he's got that Sunjin Yashin now finished, and he's still mid just pushing this tower out, and with the rest of the squad, they're going to try and at least give this troll wall some space, but also in the meantime, 458, he is farming up. And he's going to have the Battle Fury as well, so it is coming out on the Courier. They're going to get the boat as well, Castaway. They drop the wall for this, the Ignis, but there's really nothing Tigers can do. They need to disengage and get out of that Will-O-Wisp AoE here. Fellow with the Surge. He should be fine, but a nice Ink Spell is going to stun him up here, but it looks like the duration will be enough. CJ's going to join them as well, but they do get their Soul Bind. Where's the follow-up, though? The double silence. Bounty Hunter's going to get on top of them, so they do get one kill. That's Velo now. They're going to try and chase forward. With Battle Fury, though, is a little bit of increase in that damage, but it's really not a whole lot here. Castaway thinking about diving with that Timber Chain, but on the side, 1437 looks like he does get scouted out. They're going to get the Avalanche. Castaway. Now, Tiny might have overstepped the mark. He does have some stick charges, so he'll be fine. But once again, with that track, Bounty Hunter just has enough vision. They're going to be able to find 1437. Thank you for the gold, he says. Probably just going to wait for the next Janada to come through. It's going to allow the rest of the team to get in range as well. Oh, no. What a player. Thank you, Bounty Hunter. Just waiting for the team to get in range for that gold. That is a feels good man. Dendi? Ooh, he's got the invis. They get the track in time though. Dendi's going to get brought down once again. Can't even get the boat off as well. They just go Roche, right? Because they have the Vlads. They don't even care. And with the wall on cooldown and Dendi's dead. I mean, even if he buys back for this, I don't know if the boat's actually going to be enough to defend this though. They just take it so fast. I mean, CJ with the further stacks doesn't have the 15 talent, but it doesn't even matter. There's nothing really that Tigers can actually do. And this is a big objective for the side of Radiant. They're going to now be able to start taking these tier 2 towers, and Castaway might even look to get aggressive still, because 1437 noticing now that he's still not level 6, so this Hand of God would have helped out dramatically in the team fights. Just at 300 heal, but looks like he's just unable to get the sustain coming through. And in the meantime, 458, they're going to get the track through Velo and 1437. The Phantom Strike over. They're going to go for the smoke, but it actually just won't keep you alive here. Now, they're going to get the double Shuriken toss just bouncing around. CJ's going to join him. They will get the boat. It's only going to connect on one, though, but Ignis is dropped. They can't deal with this, though. CJ, where's the damage follow-up, though? Looks like they're going to try and back off here and aim for Dendi here with that Observe Ward, but they're still on the high ground Tigers, though. And with just a lack of damage, they will try and disengage here. Castaway rejoining the fight here. Still, Tiny's not in the area. They're going to get the Timber Chain forward. There is a Shrine. Dendi, can he heal up enough, though? He will. That run buff has expired now. Velo with the Surge still on cooldown. Looks like he's going to get rooted up. Avactus won't be able to get them on the low ground. So they find Velo. Another kill for them. And things are just starting to look really, really rough. I mean, Zephyr, I honestly think... Uh-oh. 458. Can they get in range for the Ink Swell? That Drum's movement speed won't be enough, but instead, that looks like they'll turn their attention to Zephyr. He, in the meantime, Castaway looks like he solo killed Dendi potentially. Now, it's another kill for them across the map. Meanwhile, up top, 1437. No way they can cancel that. Just had to make sure, but Castaway didn't have the Eul Scepter yet, and they are running all over the Tigers side. Although, 458, one more right click, nice, alright. Take that. Should reveal there's a ward in the area. I don't think the creeps were close enough to scout out that Coddle. But, 6k gold net worth lead. And I guess the Coddle does give you some net worth, but really it's not a lot, man. They're just going to start taking towers now. And you see with this Battle Fury pick, I mean, PA really doesn't want to fight, and if he does, has no damage at all in the team fights. That's why I thought the Desolator first item might be the better item of choice here. Or 5-8, can they get in range in time? Bounty Hunter, just with that blow, they don't get vision. He was in the trees anyway, so he will be fine. But in the meantime, though, Travin's down bot. The stroke of fate for the movement speed. Slow, Tiny, unable to close the distance. The bounty runes looking like, though. 3 for Aura, it looks like Velo. They do get that damage tick, but he'll be fine. So CJ's got the diffusal blade now. And AJ is going to be in the hands of Aura for another good 2 minutes now if they want to, continue pressuring out these towers. And if they can fight when the ultimates are down on the Dire side, then they look very strong for Radiant. Hand of God is about to come back up, however. But we did speak about how, yes, they do have the team fight with that vac into the boat, but it's really, really hard to connect. And if that's your only team fight, then things look very scary, considering you have no way to kill this Will-O-Wisp. Just they're lacking attack speed, and that's the main thing. Like, we could have seen maybe even like a Beastmaster in the off lane just for the inner beast attack speed to help out there. Even an Ursa wouldn't have been the worst, of course, for the overpower. But this Will-O-Wisp has been a big issue in the team fights, and they don't deal with it soon. I mean, once Coddle starts getting these, utility items like the Blink, the Force Off, the Glimmer as well, that mobility is going to be, at an all-time high, which will allow this Coddle just to get in better positions for that Ignis. And even if he does get caught out, then there's potential he actually survives. Chavin's down bot, the Deso freshly picked up from 458. So he's really doing as much as he can to hold Tigers in this game. But in the meantime, top Velo. Looks like Aura are in the area. Do they have the lockdown though? The Scepter's going to be able to dispel off that surge. And that's another track kill for them. The root to hold him in place for good measure. And now this tier 2 is going to be under threat. They might go higher ground and try and maybe force a buyback. They will have Aegis for another 40 seconds here. Looks like they will choose otherwise here with bot getting pushed in. And of course, even though CJ didn't go for the Battle Fury, I mean, he's still 2k ahead of the Phantom Assassin. That's really solely because of these track kills coming through. But if there wasn't the track kills, I mean, then I don't even know where Troll would be. But 458, like we said, he's really trying to keep them in this game. Yeah, it's a best of 3. Is the title changed? No, it's not. That's pretty shite. Zephyr got the blink now? Yes, he does. So I honestly think Zephyr... Wait, hang on. There's an ATOS on Castaways? I don't know if Dire can get here in time because Radiant... Looks like Viscera is going to get that first. They do lack a fair bit of damage, though, on the backline. 1437 paired up with 458, but Zephyr, they're going to be able to cut down the trees. A nice avalanche will stop the Tibber chain, but Dire, they're going to join the fight. Now, with that Whirling Death, they'll blow up the Tiny just because that's strength damage, and now they're going to chase for 1437 as well. They have a movement speed. They'll get straight out of the back. They're going to turn their attention. The Ignis is draw, but looks like Dire will be able to get out of that AoE. Travin's now under some threat. They're going to get the Soulbind and will latch onto Velo here, so they're going to get follow-up here. They have another ATOS coming through. It's going to control up that Darkseid, will run through the wall, but it's only going to delay this with no damage output. You know things are rough when there's a godlike bounty hunter, man. When he's second in the net worth chart. It's now up to a 12k gold net worth lead because all of a sudden after those kills, they got 3,400 gold with all the tracks. And also that the Phantom Assassin was crazy farmed as well, guys. That was a 7-to-1 kill spree, I believe. Yeah, 600 gold onto the Timbersaw. So, there's really no light. Like, I'm trying to find some good hope for Tigers right now, but they don't have team fight. And even though Phantom Assassin, like, he can burst someone down, but without the BKB... Like, he's just going to get controlled through the Soulbind. They'll use it every time on him. Just for the movement speed slow. Hey, chat, at least it is a best of 3, right? Right? Look at the farm. Like, I say this every time as well. I don't think we put enough emphasis on it. The supports get so much... I was gonna swear. The supports get so much farm when you have a bounty hunter, man. Look at the disparison. Like, Grimstroke 038, he doesn't have a whole lot of kills. Coddle is 059 as well, guys, but it is coming into play all the track gold they're getting. And speaking about that, 458, they need to get in range for the Phantom Strike, but the Atos, the new change is going to be able to stop that TP coming through. And in the meantime, with the bounty runes, a really nice find for them. Of course, Visionary won't be able to get the one on the high ground. Looks like Dendi already claimed that. But that's a big kill for them. And they're going to try and force a buyback here with mid lane pushed in. And they're going to have a catapult wave coming through as well. They're just going to try and push Velo back. This is so sad to look at. And we spoke about the Phantom Assassin matchup versus the Timber. It's a little scary if Timber doesn't go any armor items. But I guess it doesn't matter if the Bounty Hunter is actually building Assault Cuirass this early on. Dendi, they're just diving Tier 4s here. They don't even care. Look at the damage. Casual, they're going to be forced to buy back with the BKB. It won't be enough. He's got the TP out, but do they have any damage potential? They need one more crit. It won't be there. And now that's really big from Aura. They forced the buyback on Phantom Assassin. They won't get a Tier 3. But now look at the net worth drop now. It's up to a 16k lead. Things are just starting to look really rough. You hate to see it. And if they kill 458, this could just be game. With that the buyback death timer coming through, then that is a big issue. But like we were speaking about previously, yes, this Bounty Hunter is going for the Assault Cuirass, and also here is the armor items coming for that Timber Saw. He's going to be going for the Boots of Travel first. It looks like the Shivas will be that next item of choice. So just going to help against the armor reduction that the Phantom Assassin has. And also because he doesn't have a BKB yet, the attack speed slow is going to stop a lot of the damage output that Tigers have. Because really, the only damage they get right now is from Phantom Assassin. Like these supports, I mean, Bounty Hunter is unkillable to the Tiny now. Either is the Troll Warlord and the Timber. I guess you may be able to kill the Cuddle and also the Grimstroke, but well, they both have Glimmer Capes. Grimstroke's also got the braces as well for that magic resistance, so just so hard to see the positives right now. But oh, there's a double damage rune down bot, and they looks like they are gonna try and they'll send CJ to the front line here, see if they can maybe make a bait play here, but the ward on the high ground. Don't know if it scouted anyone out. The pings did come through. In the meantime, looks like Zephyr is just going to cut the wave here in case they do want to go high ground. Who are they going to give the DD to? Of course, that Troll. But, I mean, you're not going to get anything out of it now with this mid lane kind of getting cut. They're going to have the Sadar Banisher as well to just finish that off. He right clicks pretty hard, man. Look at that. 8 damage. Woo! Hits like a truck. One more. Oh, 68 gold. Poggers. Just look at the net worth disparison as well. All these, I mean, that's 2 deaths now. Phantom Assassin was 7 and 0. He was about maybe like 1500 gold behind CJ, but all of a sudden, it's absolutely, you know, expanded up to 3k just because of the 2 deaths. One was that 7-0 kill spree as well, and then he was forced to buy back. So that is a lot of gold getting given over to the Radiant side, and now CJ is going to have the MKB finish to really... I don't know how Phantom Assassin stays alive, because yes, you're going to survive through that burst damage. In the meantime, 1437, it's going to be another kill for them. The Torrent won't be there in time. CJ just stays on top of them. They have the damage, and he now does have the MKB. But even though this Phantom Assassin is about to finish the BKB, is going to stop, yes, some magical damage coming through from Aura, but it really doesn't matter, because now Troll Warlord hits like an absolute truck, and Zephyr, you don't want to be there. Can't get the blink away. He does have the 4-star, but Vizu is going to stay in vision for that damage, so it's going to cancel out the blink. It's another kill for them. Make it a track as well. He tries to cut the creep wave, but that won't be in favor of them. Things are looking rough. Think Nyx Assassin good for counter Coddle? Yeah, I mean, it's either Nyx, sorry, it's either Nyx. I said Nyx Assassin, I meant Nyx. It's either Nyx, Juggernaut, or Ursa as well. Phantom Assassin is definitely not the hero, and that's why I really like this Coddle pick, because the main 3 counters to the Ignis is in that position 1 role. And with Phantom Assassin getting picked up in the first phase, that means Tigers can't go back for the big counters to the Will-O-Wisp. And we've seen every team fight that they've just been forced to run out of the AoE. They just haven't been able to deal with it. They have it up now as well. Velo's just trying to get this initiation here. The Vacket is there, but the torrent just a little bit of miscued there. They're going to get the Aegis. Will hold Velo in place. CJ's taking a lot of damage, but the battle trance are going to beat into 458 here. They will have the hand of God. The run buff's about to come through as well. Can the Phantom Assassin stay alive? Another torrent on the backline though. Cuddle. He will get blown up from Zephyr, but Timber Chain forward. They don't have enough damage, so they do lose one hero. In the meantime, they might be able to get the Aegis as well. So that's some good 2 kills here for Tigers. Or I do have to be careful here. Torrent just off the mark. They will be fine. He's still got that cheese now as well. BKB was used. They're going to get the Atos. A lot of damage to Dendi with the Whirling Death. Do they have enough follow-up though? He's going to get brought down here. The Avalanche won't keep him alive, but they find the Bounty Hunter. There's a big spree for them. They're going to pop that cheese now. Can he man fight the Crits? Will it be there? He blows him up. Troll falls. 458's going to survive, and now Castaway's going to get himself away. Do they have a stun? The toss! Zephyr, he closed the distance. Castaway's going to think about turning it here, but with the Avalanche, it's going to stop any follow-up damage. They have the life still coming through. 458. Is really this team fight coming out of them. This is the whole Tigers lineup. Is trying to carry Tigers here. Constantly, they do have to be careful of that turn potential, but now with the Phantom Strike, they will be able to bring down this Timber Chain. All of a sudden, I mean, they still lose a melee Rax, pretty much 3/4 of a range Rax, and 2 tier 3 towers. That is over 5k gold net worth swing though. But they blew up this Troll Warlord. And it looks like the Assault Cuirass just wasn't enough to keep Troll alive. And I'd really like to see him go for a Satanic instead of the Basher. The Basher does make sense, man. Like you want to be controlling up the Phantom Assassin because you're the one man fighting here. And it's literally going to be like we saw that past team fight. Phantom Assassin and the Troll Warlord, they're going to be going toe to toe. So this bash shot does make sense. Of course, it will go through BKB as well. But I think the Satanic, because of Tigers are lacking a lot of lockdown, he's going to be able to get that Satanic off in a majority of the team fights.
Dire are scanning.
Sorry, I had to let my dog out. So there is there's some hope. There is some hope for the Dire side after that. I mean, it's still a 14k net worth lead, but we actually saw the damage that Zephyr could output. He made sure he got that Cuddle, and I'm not sure if Cuddle got the Will-O-Wisp off, actually. Zephyr may have bursted her down. I'd love to see him go for either like an Echo Saber or even a Daedalus. Zephyr really needs to burst down these backliners because they are still pretty squishy. If they can kill him before the Glimmer Cape comes through, there is potential then to kill these big team fights. And of course, all Aura have is the Ignis for the team fight. They don't have anything to pair up with that Soulbind. I guess the Shuriken's okay, but as of right now, there's no single target items as well. But at least there is a sign of hope. What's the win probability looking after that? It is 72 after what was probably about like 95. Yeah, Dendi's still in Tigers, my dude. So, I mean, hey, you'll take that. And what has 458 gotten afterwards? The Basher. I think he can go for a Satanic as well this game, man. Considering... Down bot, Velo. Where's the Eul Scepter to hold him in? It doesn't matter. They have that Blinding Light. It's going to be another track kill for them. CJ picks that one up. And we were speaking about that farm disparison in the net worth, but all of a sudden after the big team fight as well, PA just behind the Timber and the and that Troll Ward. I'd love to see Timber go for a Hex, and he might be... No, okay, it looks like the Shivas, because he's got that plate mail, into what I believe is the Ags. Yes, it is. I don't know if he needs Ags though, right? Like, imagine just the Hex with the Soulbind. Why are they not itemizing for this? Like, you don't draft anyone to work with a Soulbind, and if you're not going to go any items, then where's really the utility coming through? Hand of God on the backline, casual. That is Chen ultimate down now. They force the glyph. Looks like Bounty Hunter going to be forced to pop the BKB. They get the X on the backline. It's going to go for the TPI. Can they get the bash coming through? 458 won't be able to though. CJ, he pops his own BKB as well. They're going to get the dust. Never mind. Travin's just out of range. Okay, 2 BKBs down. Is a bright side. They don't lose the racks as well. Melee will be able to heal up. And Castaway now does have that Chivas, so we'll give him some armor. And of course, 458 did go for the armor corruption. Be interesting to see if he goes for the Stifling Dagger or the Coup de Grace, because they are really relying on a lot of this Phantom Assassin damage here. I actually don't know if I've ever seen anyone go for the Coup de Grace over this triple Stifling Dagger. It's just so strong, man. Especially just getting like either, like, imagine a triple crit with a triple bash. Like, that's how you win team fights there. That is a pog you. It'll be interesting to see what he goes for. Do we have any 25 talents? Troll might be there, or the Timber, but no. No one is up there yet. We don't have ages yet either, so the next one will be Refresher Shard, which would be, even though they did nerf the bash, they do pop the BKB. Zephyr is going to find the Troll Waller, but not enough burst potential. The dust is there, but Bounty Hunter without that BKB now is just going to get chased down. They drop the Ignis, the Vac as well, but Misery, can he keep his Bounty Hunter alive? Looks like they will be able to kite him down, and they actually, Tiny on the side. Zephyr with that Eul Scepter will be able to burst down Zephyr. The Ignis is still there though. 458 with the Phantom Strike, he'll be fine. That's a pretty big kill though, considering this Bounty Hunter is crazy farmed. Zephyr's got a Halberds. Haven't really watched... Oh, sorry, Dendi's got a Halberds. Really haven't been paying too much attention to his item build. Be interesting to see if he... I guess the Shadow Blade's going to help out with pushing lanes. And also trying to find pickoffs. They're going to have the X into the boat, but the Glimmer Cape will be there for that reduced magic damage. Should be fine, but they drop the Sentry, force stuff away. Where's the vision? It will be fine. And in the meantime, once again, Castaway just split pushing up this game almost on... I mean, he's very hard to kill. Actually, I guess maybe this Shadow Blades is going to be a Silver's Edge to help out with the Timber. This is big, guys. If they actually get this Refresher Shard, there's no really good heroes, but you might actually just give it to 458 for that double BKB and maybe Abyssal Blade once it comes out. They are going to try and get in the area. CJ for the Diffuser Blade. They should have an idea this is happening, however. Castaway is stuck down there. He's going to lead forward. They do drop the wall, however. It's not really in a good spot. They need to get inside the pit because 458 is going to be able to take this fellow. Will fall. And now this Agent Refresher died down, but now Soulbind on the backline going to be forced to buy back. What can 458 actually do, though? They're going to lose 1437. Dendi with his own BKB. He's going to pop the torrent, and the boat as well connects onto two, but they will get the battle train. CJ is going to be fine, but the bash from afar. They have the Sentry top, but where's the Phantom Assassin? They're going to get the Lifesteal coming through. Velo will rejoin here. Bounty Hunter falling low. Casual, can he get himself away? A big crit. 458. It's just got so much damage output. They're going to try and turn their attention to Castaway with the X back. They'll bring him straight into the hands of the Phantom Assassin. They need a few bashes coming through, and the Timber Chain, they're holding in place. He's forced to pop the Bloodstone. Can he get away? Zephyr with the toss. They need the control. Where is it though? The Greaves, the fuck? Oh my god, Castaway. He just can't get himself away. One more bash for good measure, and 458. All of a sudden, Tigers, they have some breathing room. Aegis Cheese Refresher Shard and Divine Rapier has been queued up, chat. With this Aegis, it looks like it's go time. It's still a 19k net worth lead. Might be going for the Abyssal Blade. I mean, he bought the Vitality Booster. He's kind of lacking slots now. That's the only issue with this Aegis, but... And you move crazy slow without like a butterfly or anything. Holy crap, what a team fight. And there you go. Abyssal Blade is finished. What buybacks do they use? Just Velos? Yep, so just Velos buyback. And they have the AoE Surge now as well. How far away was he there? It was nutty. Oh, I didn't know it was that big. I thought it was smaller than that. I thought it was like 300 or 200. Should we get Rapier? I mean, it's not as risky with Aegis. And they don't have any bursts now. Because Timber's not doing any damage through BKB. There's the Hex finally coming through. 1437. Do they have a gem? And Blink on the bounty? Wow, hits fast as well. Dia could maybe take this fight, but without the Chen, it is a little risky. Because that Hand of God for the sustain. And you don't see it too much. But, you know, the Divine Favor... I pay a lot of attention to the Divine Favor in the early stage, but you got to remember, guys, Just the HP region you get and also that bonus damage is considerable. I mean, 32. Ignis is dropped. This is a big kill. Okay, that's Aegis down. Are they going to have any follow-up? Velo with a refresher shard, but they will get that BKB. The bash is there. CJ just beating through with a further stack. They're going to get Soulbind. It's onto the Phantom's Assassin, but they will have that surge. Zephyr with the blink forward. The Timber Chain will get cancelled out here. There's another wall. CJ falling low, and the Helmet, he's just got no damage output currently. They're going to get the Torrent for control. 458 is going to reinitiate here with it. They'll be able to blow up CJ here. Can't live seal all it through. And now Castaway might be in a similar situation. Travin's getting kited up. He will have to force up away. The buyback's going to be coming through here, but Bounty Hunter, it's just not the one with the damage. They really rely on this Troll Waller. They're going to be able to find Castaway as well. Another bash, man. It feels like all the bashes are on their side. And it's 3 dead once again. So they pop the Cheese, Aegis, and Refresher Shard. The whole kitchen for that team fight. But now they're going to be the ones to force these buybacks coming through. And if they can get the Troll buyback, I mean, I'm sure Timber will probably be the one to buy back just because he's better at defending higher ground. Avalanche, they do get the dust, but Visery, he'll be fine. Troll is just getting obliterated now. Like, he hasn't got any items since the MKB Basher. And 458 is just pressuring Bounty Hunter here. Do they have detection? They will. I mean, he's falling low, but the Blinding Light for the evasion. No buybacks coming through just yet. They'll chuck at the Soulbind. Here come the buybacks here. It's looking pretty good for them. A little bit of Carla. Can they get on top of them? Castaway. The BKB's pop. 458. Can he get away? He's got the Phantom Strike. The Helmet's there. The Missile Blade as well. If they kill the Troll, it could just be game. They might think about turning here. Do they have the life still? Castaway will get bashed up once again. They're going to get the boat, but the Battle Trance is pop. The stunts is there, so it's locking him in place. He's not getting the life steal. They blow up the champ. He's going to be forced to buy back. He doesn't have the hand to go, but they pop the Ignis. Darkseid's down with that buyback. It's going to be the death time for him. Bounty Hunter will join as well, but it looks like Dire, they might try and disengage here. The triple stifling tag, but there are no bashers coming through. The movement speed slow is there. They're going to get the helmet up as well without the BKB. 458 is going to try and disengage here. They get the Atos, but on the backline, Zephyr trying to create as much space as he can. Another evasion coming through. There's no way he survives this. They're going to get the HP region for the Divine Favor. The helmet as well, but Castaway's going to rejoin the Phantom Strike. They'll miss the damage from the Timber Chain. There's so much control. Zephyr trying to find this Bounty Hunter, but it looks like he will pay for his life here. So Tigers, they will lose too. That's a hefty team fight for Aura. That is 3 buybacks all up for them, including the Timber and the Troll Warlord. But Tigers did lose 3. If they were to kill Troll though, that could have potentially just been game. But you do see, if they can kite out the BKB from this Phantom Assassin, that is where the damage starts coming through from the Timber. Not only the Timber as well, but this Bounty Hunter just staying on top of them, man. He hits like a truck. And now the issue is as well, like these BKBs are falling lower as lower. I'm surprised they don't get the range, because I feel like Zephyr's going to do just like that. He'll toss CJ back underneath the tower. We'll get the X. They drop the Sentry for this. It's a pretty hard kill with that Glimmer, and with Velo down especially. They're going to be forced to pop the Glyph, however. I don't know if they can hold this. But range racks for Zephyr. Another toss back. Did he go for the no target? It looks like he did. They're going to pop the Battle Trance. So much life still coming through. Dendi with a hand to go. He should be fine, but the Soulbind with the Hex as well. They'll blow off Phantom Assassin. Is going to be forced to buy back Zephyr as well with that Ghost Scepter. So they have no physical damage, but now the toss looks like the Troll Wall is going to turn their attention to 1437 here. But Phantom Assassin is going to rejoin the fight. They drop the Ignis. They won't be able to deal with this. The crit! Troll is down. It's dead for 120. The buyback death timer on the back line as well. Zephyr. Can he find anyone? The force stuff is there. He's going to try and close the distance here. But I don't know if it'll be enough. Visery, can he get himself away? He's going to have a blink up in a second. He will be able to close the distance here. Blinding Light? Ooh, don't think it's enough. Toss him straight back into Tigers. There's no way they've done this. What do you mean? It's not anything. Ooh, oh, mid lane? PA? Buyback death? Velo as well? What are they doing, Dire? Why are you not with your team, Velo? The 3-man back, but what just happened? Excuse... What?
My thrift rewarded.
There's no way they just threw this. I refuse to believe they just threw that. They gotta keep the creep wave out. Keep the creeps! In the base, Hex is there. Chen with the toss. Will it be enough? They're gonna get the ATOS 4-staff away. 1437. They're gonna try and follow up without the buybacks though. How do you hold this? And Dendi, he didn't cut the creeps. He's gonna try and get gold, but I don't know if it will be enough. Toss inside. Castaway won't get inside the fountain, however. Dendi will rejoin them. Looks like they're just going to go for Megas, though. In the meantime, effigies are falling. Castaway's got to be careful. They're going to get the toss up soon, but he will get the timber chain away. Velo's going to be up in 35. They need to get the creeps. Dendi, please hit them. Because I know Chen isn't the one to do that. Blink forward. Bye-bye 1437. That's Gem down as well. Now they're just going to beat into the tier 4 tower here, Zephyr. Try and do as much damage as he can. They will get the helmet. They drop the Ignis, but they can't deal with this. The Soulbind's there. They're going to get the double hex as well. Where's the additional follow-up? Visor is going to join them. The blind and light straight push back in. Dendi with the BKB is going to try and man fight here, but they really have no damage. With CJ respawning, they're going to get the root and it'll hold the Tiny in place. They'll turn their intention with the Abyssal Blade, and GG gets called. A game of throws, 3-2-2s galore. Oh my lord. It looked like Aura had it. It looked like Tigers had it. And then Aura, and then Tigers, and then back to Aura. What just happened? How were they all mid lane? They grouped up for the double Soulbind, double Hex. I am astonished, chat. Absolutely astonished. I'm sorry, but there's absolutely no way Tigers win next game. They have to be tilted out of their mind. Like, they have to be so tilted after that. Oh, my lord. That's not good. Alright. Time for a little bit of a plug. We are 5 followers away from 650, guys. So if you guys are enjoying the cast, please don't forget to drop a follow on the Twitch channel. For the people on YouTube, there is a link. So if you guys want to go drop a follow, I would really appreciate that. We're going to try and hit 650 followers tonight. We are 5 away. Would mean a lot to me if you guys are enjoying the cast and could go support me on the Twitch. How do we... I feel like both teams just really misplayed there. Don't have Twitch? That's all good, man. That's fine. For anyone that does have Twitch and is wanting to drop a follow, I do appreciate that. Trying to do our best to hit 650, but I really feel like that was just a game of throws. Let's check the graphs actually. This team. Look at this, man. Oh, I wish I had net worth graph as... sorry, the win probability graph as well. You'll be the 600 subscriber. We're already at 645 followers, so... Oh, you'll be the 650? I was going to say. Final match? No, that was first game, my dude. Alright, let's go through this a little bit. So... I don't know. Okay, so we'll do our best apart from putting aside all the throws that came through. We'll do our best to bring up some points here. Tigers, they had really no team fight. I'm getting sick and tired of seeing this constant Darkseer paired up with the Conqueror. Because it's not easy to get the Vac Torrent boat combination. It's really not. You need perfect setup for that. We didn't see it once that game. We actually didn't see it work out once, and that was all of Tiger's team fight. And then going to Aura, they had the Ignis. That was it. But it doesn't even matter if the Will-O-Wisp was it, because Tigers couldn't do anything about it. They have no heroes to counter it. No one attacks fast. And it just allowed Aura to run all over Tigers. And with this Bounty Hunter track goal coming through, they have to ban the... Bounty Hunter has to get banned out, man. I refuse to believe Bounty Hunter will not get banned out. Yo, Q, thank you for the follow, man. 4 away. Pog you. I appreciate that, man. Hope you're enjoying the cast. I refuse to believe Bounty Hunter will not get banned out. Fuck off. Love your cast. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Yo, who's this Logan guy? Who would ever shit in their hands and draw on the wall? Chat, just roast him. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, Logan, should I tell them we're family? The Chen makes sense. I mean, I don't think it's really the Chen's fault, guys. They don't have team fight. We're not putting enough emphasis on the Conqueror as well. Like, Conqueror had no lane. Like, Conquer actually did nothing. Now with the nerf to the Tidebringer, you don't... Usually, occasionally, you'd go even with the Timber in the lane just because you're able to, you know, deny creeps with the Tidebringer. So you get some level difference. And then if you can hit level 6 before the Timber, it allows you to just spam out the wave with the boat. But now how they changed the Tidebringer, it makes Conquer a absolutely useless hero. Logan, are you still playing Siege or? Thank you, man. Just give Dendi Puck or Lena. Just give Dendi Pudge. What do you mean? That's insta-win. Dendi Pudge and you don't lose. Got your skin and dipped. Fair enough. Didn't Hanko jump on? I thought I saw Hanko was playing. Alright guys, so we'll probably be waiting, I don't know, maybe like 5 minutes or something. We'll see, I'll keep you guys up to date though. I'm still astonished at how they lost that game. If they can come back and not be tilted, then props to our Tigers, man, but that's a hell of a way to lose. Dendi's good but stupid hero pick. Yeah, I mean, definitely should not be picking Conquer. I tell you what. Shadow Fiend's dead. Wait, you don't have Decrypt? Why did he not? Oh, because I guess the tower. But even
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
you're tilted. Yeah. Yeah. Just imagine what Tigers are thinking right now, man.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
PA item choice is worse. You want to see the bracket? Here you go. Wow, Detonator's in the finals. There you go. Pog. I can't cast this. That's crap. It starts at 11 o'clock. Damn. Oh, I might be able to cast that though. We'll see. This is the bracket, man. 1437 always doing stupid draft. Yeah, I mean that was a pretty bad draft. What did the PA build, guys? I don't remember. Oh, wasn't it? Wait, what's the... It's not Beyond the Summit. What's it called? Oh, this one. I think this is where the... Oh, it's under this, I swear. Yeah. I guess they're not just coming up. I mean, I think the PA's build was fine, if I remember correctly. He may have... I don't know if the Divine Rape... Like, I understand not going for Rapier. I think Satanic should have been. Satanic should have been an item. I don't know what he was going for. Damn, Raging Potato is really getting run down like that, eh? You hate to see that.
It's not the bet you gotta worry about. She's free.
Best of 2? No, it's a best of 3, man. We're just waiting for the next game. It should be up pretty soon. I'll keep you guys updated though. It's a fat stack for Ben-Hur. He's got a crap load of denies. I guess that's because the cogs, but...
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
What is this? Join Dota? I think it is. Yeah, I'm gonna go fill up my I'm gonna go get some water in the meantime, guys, while we wait for the next game. I will be back pretty soon. Give me a second.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Let me check if the game's up actually before I go. Probably smart thing to do. No. Alright, we'll be back.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
That's what I'm talking about.
Who won? Aura won.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Aura 1, game 1, my dude. Where's my phone? 8:30. Let's hope they draft a little better. Let's hope the title gets changed as well, but that's not going to happen. XD. How's everyone on Twitch going? I see you guys. What's a good Twitch chat? Alright. Here we go. What clock right now? Uh, 8:31. Alright. Probably... Let's see if the Chen gets banned out. Or I do have first pick though. What?
10 seconds remaining. Team ban.
Oh, okay. All good. Hashtag Kazoo kids. Hey, there's the bounty ban like we were speaking about, chat. Get rid of the Rubik. Elder Titan got banned out last game from Tigers. I doubt they'll do it again. Man, it feels like just a waste of a ban. I don't know why you'd ban the Elder Titan, but I do know. I know that was yesterday, my dude. I'm pretty sure you can see that that's not Brock, so you should have a good understanding. I don't know what else to say. Where is Dendi? What do you mean? Dendi's here.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, so do Tigers want to go back for the Chen though? I know they've been picking that a lot. Just depends what they want to do. I believe Pangoli got banned out last game as well, if I remember correctly. Which is... Dude, Pangoli is just so strong right now, that hero. You put him mid, you get level 6, you start roaming to the other lanes, and you have so much kill potential. And not only from that Rolling Thunder, but also the Swashbuckle. Once you get Maelstrom, you just push out waves. Yeah, that hero's in a really good spot right now. Get rid of the Prophet. Interesting. See if they do go back for the Elder Titan. I mean, I don't know if they... I don't think they should. There's Pangolier ban. So Chen's still in the pool. Or could just pick Troll. I mean, like, Troll's in that good of a spot. I really think you can just first pick him. It doesn't matter. You think you should change Brock into Aura? I mean, I wish I could, man, but I don't own the channel, so I don't have permission to change the title.
10 seconds remaining.
What's good, Trozer, man? How you doing?
5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
Wow. They are really going for this Elder Titan. I guess that's why Tigers were banning it. It can't be that good, man. It actually cannot be that good after the nerf. I refuse to believe it. I've seen it once after they nerfed the Astral, and it looked dumpster. It looked garbage early on. Score? It's 1-0 Aura. If you want to know the score, look at the big yellow thing over here, my dude.
5 seconds remaining.
Pretty good way to tell out the score. I mean, Tigers can go back for that Chen PA if they really want to. Even if they want to go Chen and someone else. I like Lifestealer up against the Elder Titan because, of course, you have the Rage, so they're going to do no damage. And Jug's also not too bad as well. They'll Chen Shaman instead. Okay. So, I guess we got the Chen pick. I really like Shaman as a support, though. You have a lot of control. You can push towers, take Roshan as well with the Serpent Wards, and now you have burst potential as well with that, the Ether Shock. Or Ether Blast. I can't remember it's Shock or Blast.
5 seconds remaining.
And now for Aura. They could... I mean... Could you just go... Coddle again? Tigers don't really deal with the Ignis already. And then you can just ban out the heroes that are very good against the Ignis. They could counter out the Chen though. We spoke about this. Witch Doctor or Enchantress. Very good against the Chen. It depends if they want to go that route. Ban the Chen or, you know, focus on that Will-O-Wisp like they had last game. But looks like Night Stalker is going to be the hero here. So, I really think he's one of like the top 5 strongest offlaners currently. Just with the recent changes to it. That Dark Ascension used so much damage. Zephyr is not taking Chen.
10 seconds remaining.
Where's Moomiander? He was in WSG. I'm not sure if he's still, I don't know if he's still on the team or not. That is like 1000% a 1437 Chen. I will give you like $10 if I'm wrong. Come on, man. 10. I need those $10. So they been out the troll themselves. I guess they didn't have first pick, but I feel like Tigers would rather a Jug or a Lifestealer. Although they do get, if both those heroes don't get their survivabilities off, sorry, their surviving abilities off. It's so hard to say. Because they don't, yeah, they're really relying on Rage and Blade Fury. The Slark ban. The Slark ban's interesting. Because that hero just gets countered now by 4-star from without Pounce doing damage. It's pretty much just a meme hero.
10 seconds remaining.
I guess a Slark be an okay matchup versus a Night Stalker in lane. I still think Tigers can go back for if they really want the PA, but of course Lifestealer and Jug really good against Elder Titan. Just easily able to dodge the Echo Stomp and also the Earth Splitter as well. Just does no damage. And of course, Night Stalker's a strength matchup, so means he's going to get a bunch of max HP, so Lifesteal will hit pretty hard to them. Depends what route they want to go down, though. They have really good push already on Tigers. They could pick up like a Pugna or a DK early on, just to increase their pushing potential. Don't you just pick a Viper here? You just pick a Viper here, right? Or like a Venomancer to kite out the Razor? Like, are we... What do we think about that, chat? Because...
10 seconds remaining.
So, I'm guessing the Razor's for the Night Stalker matchup.
5 seconds remaining.
They're gonna try and put the... they're gonna try and put Razor up against Night Stalker in the safe flame. But I feel like 458 is really supposed to be on a farming hero. This makes me feel like Tigers could go for like a Alchemist. And there's the Coddle. I thought they'd pick it where the Night Stalker was. But with Razor coming through, that of course doesn't have high attack speed until you get that talent. So now they still don't have a way to deal with the Coddle. And because Razor's going to try and be put up against the Night Stalker, that means it's really hard to pick a Jug or a Lifestealer mid. Yes, they could Ursa, but then Razor's going to be up against a bad matchup mid. So they drafted themselves into another hole. They presumably this Razor is going to be on 458 because you want the matchup against a Night Stalker. And then if you give it to Dendi, then you just get countered. Like we said, you pick like a Viper or a Veno mid, just some way to kite out that Razor. So Tigers with this, I could see them going a Beastmaster just for the inner beast attack speed. That's also okay. So they're taking the route of, we don't want to hit this Will-O-Wisp. We want to get out of the area. They're going to save the Stampede. So whenever the Coddle drops that Ignis, and they'll just completely disengage with the ultimate from the Centaur. That is something I would not have been able to pick though, chat. I don't know about you guys, but we have another Meatbo. Cast one pretty recently actually. Was it yesterday? Wow, this is Pogs. I don't know who plays it on Aura. I don't know if it's Castaway or CJ, but right now Tigers lack some AoE damage, and
5 seconds remaining.
And their last pick has to deal with the Meepo. It's got to deal with the Coddle as well. I do not know how they actually put up with it. The Ursa's an interesting ban, which I actually think gets demolished by the Razor. Thinking about it, you do have pretty good ways to kite actually out the Razor. Blinding Light for the pushback from the Coddle. Sleep as well from the Elder Titan. Meepo gets a bunch of Earth Binds. Tigers can't Winter Wyvern. They already have their 2 supports. They're looking for a Dendi hero. I don't know what you pick mid for Dendi that actually deals with a Meepo. You need AoE or Burst. I guess you could go Lean on maybe. I don't like Morphling into Centaur. That's not a good matchup. The Replicate being able to get the Hoof Stomp is very good, but the lane matchup's bad. Centaur can get a lot of easy kills on the Morphling. And you don't have the strongest support unless they do put Elder Titan with that Morphling. Then it's okay. But it's going to be a Shaman Centaur lane. They'll get a lot of kills against Morphling. That's worrisome actually for Aura. And that doesn't help you really kite out the Razor. I guess if you have max strength for the Adaptive Strike. They are looking for Dendi's hero though. Could we have an Earthshaker mid potentially? I'm just chucking out everything, man. Quap maybe for the Sonic Wave AoE. Minimal lockdown on Aura, but then you are going to a Night Stalker, which is a massive counter now with the change to the silence. Invoker? Don't you just get run over by Meepo? Dendi underrated or overrated? I mean, I think everyone knows that Dendi's not as good, so I wouldn't say he's under or overrated. Well, not from how I think of him. I don't know about anyone else. Tiny? Yeah, but Meepo builds a bunch of stats. I don't know if that'll be enough burst. They can go back for that Lena route if they just want single target burst. Puck won't be enough, I don't think. There's the Lena. Yeah, at least we got a... Oh, how many we get? We got that last one. This is very worrisome though. I actually don't think they killed the Meepo. Unless I'm unaware of something. I think this is another horrible draft. Like I said, they drafted themselves into a hole with picking their position 1 so early. You know they picked the Razor for the Night Stalker. And... Wait, hang on. Chat. This is an offlane Elder Titan. Casual was their position 3 player, right? Wait, what? It says Visery is their 3, but didn't Casual play the Bounty Hunter last game? I thought Visery was on the, Alright, well... I'm almost certain Casual played the Bounty Hunter last game. Even it didn't say casual, it was someone else. I don't know if it was just a different name. I don't know, we'll see. I really think it's a horrible draft though from the side of Radiant. You don't deal with the Meepo. You're lacking a lot of damage here. And like I said, they have no way to deal with the Ignis now. I guess Lina is okay. But you're really relying on Lina getting a bunch of Fury Soul stacks. Night Stalker off. So Visery is their off lane. Why did he play support last? And that was casual in the last game, guys. It's not Tigers versus Brock, man. Look. Come on, guys. It's obvious the title is wrong. Like we've seen this enough now. I spoke about Morphling up against a wait, hang on. Let's do this beforehand. Chat, who do you think's gonna win? Type 1 if you think Tiger's gonna win. Type 2 if you think Aura's gonna win, alright? One if you think Tigers, 2 if you think for Aura. I'm intrigued on what chat thinks. For me, I think Aura. This Razor does not deal with the Morphling at all. I really don't like Elder Titan at all anymore. Speaking of him, he's getting chunked down here. Should be okay. It's different casual? Yeah, I'm kind of... I'm slightly confused because the Bounty Hunter had a different name last game. So they're going to put the Night Stalker up against the Centaur. What am I missing here? You pick the Razor to go up against a melee matchup. Why are you putting up against the Morphling? Centaur also excels with the Shaman up against a Morphling. Like, you have so much lockdown, and at level 2 you can blow up the Morphling before he gets waveform. I'm missing something, chat. I don't know why they swapped these lanes. Because Razor has no kill potential on a Morphling. I don't know about this. This is interesting to see. But so this we're gonna get a good understanding of the astral changes. Of course, it used to be 6 level 1. It is down to 3. So every level apart from the astral damage from creeps did get nerfed. So casual's not gonna be able to apply a whole lot of harass in this lane. Just because, like we said, the change to the astral, you don't get as much damage coming through from those creeps. But they pick Lina to counter Morphling. I mean, what about the Meepo then? Because that's their win condition. What? If you don't pick if your last pick hero isn't to ban, if it's only to ban one hero, and really their win condition is Meepo, I believe, because like literally every game a Meepo is in, then they've not drafted correctly. That's how I look at it. Castaway's got the waveform, doesn't have enough movement speed though, so it looks like just with the boots and that wind lace coming through from 458, even after the waveform, Raze is able to close the distance to keep that static link. So I imagine we'll see a boots coming out pretty early from the Morphling. That'll be interesting to see. But this Centaur is having a very good lane down bot though, and you see this often though, because with 2 melee heroes, how do you actually provide pressure on a Centaur? Because you're relying on your right click damage here, and Velo, he wants to get right click just for his retaliate stacks, because then he can actually turn it if he gets enough damage. And you see that Aura, they just can't overstep the mark here for the Ghost. And 1437's actually just beat into him. Like, except the only 1 point in the Divine Favor, but it does so much damage up top. With Meepo rotating up, they're going to try and find Zephyr. Looks like he'll be fine, so CJ going to poof back to the mid lane. There was some aggression on Casual as well, but he's fine. Looks like he ran himself away. I mean, that is quite the early aggression coming out from the CJ. Maybe he was stacking the camp. I don't see any stacks so far. Surprised he was all the way at that top side. Oof. Jeez. One more right click. CJ. Yikers. Damn, he's playing it pretty rough there. But this is a pretty hard matchup, though. You really need some stat items until you can stay alive through the magic burst coming up from Dendi. And I don't know if you get the infused range up on both Meepos. I don't believe so. But mid lane, 1437 with that haste, they'll be fine. So as of right now, no kills yet. We'll probably see some aggression coming through once the bounty runes are up. I don't think CJ can get in range either for 1437. However, the haste is about to run out though, but in the meantime, they'll be fine. So it looks like he's just falling back to the jungle here. Recognizes that it's a pretty hard lane matchup versus that Lina. Of course, with just all this magic damage coming through. But that's going to be the main priority. Oh, I missed it. Sorry, chat. T2 Kappa. Casual should be fine. Speaking about those bounty runes, here we go. Stun just off the mark. Velo's already got the phase boots to help close down the distance. Looks like they'll be able to get both bounty runes down. But I imagine CJ, his attention this game will be the Lina. That's really all the burst potential from Tigers, and if they can kite out the Razor, you know, with the Keeper of the Light and also the Elder Titan through their abilities, then the Meepo should be fine just blinking on top of the Lina. So that's really, I think, his only issue as this game goes on. But it is nighttime now, so Visery, because he was in that dual lane, he's not going to be close enough to level 6. Up top, though, another static link coming through, but the waveform over Castaway is going to be fine. Zephyr's taking a bunch of damage as well. Travis looks like he's going to get traced down. Sorry, apologies, Travins. And they do get the kill. Just with 2 points up in the plasma field. Just helping out that slow. With the slow max, what is it, up to 30% able to close the distance. I really don't like maxing out plasma field, though. You get much more efficiency through the unstable current if you're able to max that early on. Of course, the cooldown is at 3 seconds, and also the damage is 120, and it doesn't cost any mana as well, which Razor, he doesn't have a very good mana pool, and really without any mana regen, he can't sustain through all the ability spam. But that is a good kill. I mean, already 2 up at this top side, and they're pushing this tower in. And this is what they need to be doing with the Chen. Around these 5-10 minute markings, whenever the siege creeps come through, you want to pair this push up when you get that double catapult, and also the divine favor. You already see he's got 2 points in it. So just the amount of damage they can output on the tower. And I mean, with Travins only being, so with just hitting level 3, as of right now, he's only got 1 point in the Illuminate, so really can't outpush any of this lane pressure down bot. Velo will go for that Stampede, but Casual on the backline. Will the sleep be here? He just clips him on the end. They're going to go for the Adaptive Strike, and with CJ rotating through, it's going to be the first kill for Aura, but it does leave that mid lane free. Uh-oh, you don't want to be here. Very good observer, though. We'll scout out the movements from Zephyr. Night Stalker's still going to TP in, however, try and defend this lane. But they will rotate in the catapults now. It's already a good chunk of damage. Looks like Dire really need to defend this though, because Meepo, wants to be sitting back in the jungle and farming up until he, you know, gets the E-Blade or maybe like Blink Dragonlance, just so he can help join these team fights. But he's like an alchemist or anyone with a battlefield. You want to sit in the jungle and then farm up. Travins for the TP out. Zephyr, can he get in range? No. Just even with the boots and Windlace, unable to close the distance. But like I was saying, this tower is very important. It's going to allow Aura to, you know, stay reasonably safe in the jungle. It'll stop Tigers from having enough movements going through. At least they can rotate through like this top side now with the tier 1 down. And you already see the wards they have placed 2 around, you know, this top jungle. Actually 3, apologies. Just got placed down on the backline. You already see that ward coming to place, Zephyr. Without the Hex though. So they're just going to try and create enough space for that tier 1 tower. And you are going to have the bounty runes coming up in around a minute 40. And also that means the catapult wave, the next one, Smoke off. Velo doesn't have the Stampede. Siege is going to join them though with the Retaliate stacks. Velo hits pretty hard here. They need to be careful. There is a Shrine available. CJ is going to wait on the high ground here. He does have the poof with the Hoof Stomp ready and waiting. They're going to TP in Dendi. They will go for the Void for the slow. The Earthbind as well. It should create enough space, but the Stampede's going to be there. They'll be able to find Visor here. No way he makes it out without that TP. So they bring in Dendi, but in the meantime as well, up top, they're going to find this Keeper of the Light. So Travis, it's another death for him. And Tigers are actually playing this pretty well, this laning stage so far. They have a 6k net worth lead? Wait, what? Holy. That is... You do not often see a 6k net worth lead at 9 minutes in. This is not to see. And whenever chat says, why do you pick a Chen? This is why you pick a Chen, guys. Because you're able to take potentially all the tier 1 towers before even the 10-minute mark. And they might just think about continuously pushing here because... Yes, Cuddle and this Elder Titan are very good at defending, but they're lacking some levels here. Cuddle just doesn't have enough, magic damage to deal with the creep wave with only 1 point in the Illuminate. And also, Elder Titan has only got 2 in the Stomp, but on the side, they will find 1, 4, 3, 7. This is a big kill. It's going to slow down the siege. It'll give them some gold going back into their pockets as well. To the back pockets of them. Unfortunately, the title is still not changed. Feels bad, man. Top. Castaway. The double link. Sucky, sucky. Whew. I don't know if I can say what I was thinking about saying. So we won't do it. Some good old 2 numbers coming through there, though. I don't know about you guys. What's CJ got? Double Wraith. He's very underfarmed. Considering he's behind this Centaur. What's the last hits looking like? Below Razor and Lena. So they still want to pressure out here. They have a siege creep. It is only going to be... never mind. It's going to be 2. They have another one pairing up with them. Is that not... Why did it tank the tower? If they can bring that creep down, that's going to stop the push from coming through. Of course, you do get that Divine Favor regen, so it should be fine. That's a very good ward. That would have actually allowed Aura to probably defend the tower, but now with that taken care of, I don't think they'll actually be able to defend down bot. And we spoke about this a little bit before. In the meantime, Castaway, he's going to be fine. We'll get the TP out. We spoke about this a little bit before. But you look at all the observe wards, Earthbind, just on the mark, is going to get the Stampede. Will it be enough, though? They drop the Serpent wards. It's so much damage coming through. Meepo's going to be careful. There isn't any rotations. Can they kill Zephyr in time? CJ stuck in the Serpent wards. He will be able to run himself out, however. Not sure how, because I don't think they killed any. There must have been a little gap. But it looks like Visery will be able to close the distance. Does take a lot of damage, though. And on the backline, Dendi, he's going to find CJ here. And Razor is also going to try and find this Night Stalker. That max damage coming through just on the edge. He clips him with 4 points up in the plasma field. And now tier 2 going to be under threat once again. And you see the wards. We spoke about how they wanted to pressure out Meepo and stop him from farming up. But also these deep observe wards allows you to take very good fights and allows you to take towers as well. It's going to see any flanks coming through if Aura want to try and defend the tower. And now they just might walk straight up top. I mean, it's a 9k gold net worth lead. That's a very good sleeve. Paired up with the Ignis, but he doesn't have mana for the Earth Split up. Where's all the follow-up team fight now? It looks like Radiant, they're going to be able to disengage. So what looked like a fantastic setup for them. Just Elder Titan lacking some mana here. And now that's Ignis down. And straight to the top lane they go. They recognize that is a lot of... I mean, that's pretty much one of all of the team fights. Team fight abilities from Aura. And now this is a big opening for them. They are going to try and set up on Dendi, though. I believe this is a crazy hard kill. They need to get something out of it, though, man. Because if they force high ground here, Dendi's got the Euro Scepter as well. So he's going to be able to survive through this, though. But the Earth Splitter fall, he's not going to cast it. Earthbind, Light Strike Array, both off the mark. But here come the rotations. Surely he cast that Earth Splitter, right? That would have been pretty good setup following. Morphling. got the waveform. He should be fine. Meanwhile, CJ mid lane is going to run into Velo. Visory will scout out. They drop the Serpent Wards once again. Velo is going to get in range with a Stampede. He will be able to. They're going to bring down this Meatbo. Second kill for him. And he's falling crazy behind. And I believe Tigers might actually be able to go Roshan next Serpent Wards. Instead, looks like Casual might be under threat. Morph has no items, good sir. Moomiander is at WSG. Well, that's where he was. I don't know if he's still with the team or not. I like the hood pickup from the Centaur. Recognizing that really all of the damage coming through from Aura as of right now is magical. And once Meepo comes online with the E-Blade, even then it's still going to be magical until he starts getting some more stat items. So this hood probably into a pipe makes a whole lot of sense. Because he can just stampede throughout the fights. I mean, as of right now, if you're running over them like this, why not just try and tank up to stop any comeback from occurring? But they're gonna smoke up. But Centaur's in a very good spot to pop this. And he doesn't have the stampede, however. They're gonna run into Casual. We'll drop the Observe Ward. Why are you leading with an Elder Titan and not the Night Stalker? And now Radiant, they're going to try and join the fight as well. 458, can he get in range? They're going to get the drums. Velo won't be able to follow up here, however. With that Dark Ascension already popped, looks like Visory will be heading over to the Bounty Runes. If they find this DD, this is probably Roshan. I don't imagine they're going to be able to defend this. Velo replace Moomiander. I haven't seen anything on Liquipedia. There is a very good possibility that they did indeed. But I am unaware. I know 458 is officially on the roster. What's Razor got? Almost Sanjin Yasha. So with the triple creep wave, I mean, sorry, the triple catapult, do they actually feel that comfortable going up high ground? Dendi's already got the boots of travel, so they're going to be able to have so much mobility. And Meepo, he's got a blink, recognizing that they could just end the game before Meepo actually gets an E-Blade. Visory's going to come on the backline to get his effort. He's going to get the Hex off, and now with the Stampede, they'll close the distance. They have so much burst potential. Down it goes, but there's the initiation. They'll have the Earth Split on the Hand of God to heal them up. Zephyr falling pretty low here. The leader as well. The Sleep's going to hold him in place. That's 2 down. They're going to try and Velo here. He's got the hood, but I don't think he's going to be able to get the TP out. It's 3 dead. And Tigers, that's an ambitious team fight without the Stampede. Very nice team fight coming through with the Ignis. Pair that up with the Earth Splitter. And now, oh, Casual does have the Sleep. 458, that's going to be an easy kill for them. Now, they got to be careful, of course, with that damage. That was, I mean, that's a very good start. That was the reveal of the Blink Dagger. And now that gave a lot of gold to the Meepo as well. There's some pretty big kills there. Fortunately, I didn't see that fight recap with Razor getting aggressive afterwards, but they still have the catapults. They have 2, so not 3. But why not just go take Roche? Apologies. Why not just go take Roshan with Serpent Wards and then push mid lane? Observe Ward is still up. They're going to get the USF, the Castaway with that waveform, but 1437 taking a bunch of damage here. So it's the Night Stalker in hindsight. Now a double kill for Dendi. 458 with a little bit of damage just pushing them away. Now here goes that tier 3 tower. They do a bunch of damage to it. If Velo tanks up with the retaliate damage on the tower, they will have plenty. And now the Glyph going to try and hold this with all the ultimates down. I mean, they're going to be up in 27s with the Ignis, but I don't know if it's going to be enough here. Especially with the Glyph down, the Blinding Light will be able to help out. But now there's a pipe picked up, so all the magic damage, and it'll be able to keep the creep blade alive as well. 458 just trying to output, you know, with that plasma field, but they'll pop the Stampede. They're more than content with the melee racks. And Visory didn't think there was a ward in the area just because he was just because they won this team fight. It didn't look like Tigers actually recognized that Night Stalker coming in on the backline at the last team fight. And so Visory tried to do it again, but this time it didn't work out. But now with the tier 3s down, it's going to be a smoke play. Don't know if it was underneath the observer, but they do have the ultimates. They're going to drop it now. It's onto 2. Where's the 4? They will get the Earthbind. They have the U Scepter Zephyr. Can he get out? However, they're going to blink forward on that Meepo. They have enough damage now. 458. He hasn't stolen nearly enough. The Hex is there. Visory. They just have so much control. They're going to be able to burst him down with that double edge. The Hand of God. The Earth Splitter as well. 458. Can he get away? Velo's going to be fine. He's got that hood up as well. Apologies the pipe. But a double Earthbind Zephyr taking way too much damage. Cast away the Adaptive Strike. They're going to think about turning here. The Hex is there, but they haven't found this Razor. And he's just dealing so much damage on the backline. CJ with another blink forward. He will get a follow-up kill, but Razor's just going to be able to close the distance. Can he get the proof away, Velo? Just without the hoof stomp. They need to keep him alive, however. It's going to try and send them up to the different sides here. He'll actually mess up the poof. Doesn't go to the correct Meepo. So they'll find CJ, and they're not dealing with the Razor. So with this Morphling pick, it doesn't really give you any lockdown, and also any, movement speed slow to kite up that Razor in the team fights, and they're just running ham throughout it. And now that's once again all the team fight ultimates down, and Radiant, they're going to try and get in the area here. Looks like it may just be another melee tower. They'll drop the Serpent ones, maybe make it a full lane of racks. Castaway's going to try and do as much as he can. He recognizes they have no blink to get on top of him here. And in the meantime as well, mid is pushed in. It's up to a 15k gold net worth lead, and now it is go time for Roshan. They recognize that all the ultimates are down. They're going to be able to get 4 bounty runes.
Gold is a great conductor.
Don't you love it when they... Oh, what the hell's happened to mid? Bad draft, but they made it work. I mean, I feel like it was just a bad play coming through. I don't know. I'm astonished at how they are winning this, to be honest. Another smoke coming through Velo. Without the blink, he does have Stampede. He is frontlining low for... luckily, it is Visory. That's the person you want frontlining. They're going to run straight into 1437 here. They should be able to bring him down with the Stampede. He doesn't have a TP, so it's only going to delay this Velo on the high ground. But they're going to TP in anyone here. It's a double silence, so he doesn't get the hoof stop off. And now Velo is there asleep, and he's still on cooldown, so it looks like he'll be fine. But on the side, oh no, Dendi, he actually TP'd in. Your voice kind of like CCNC. I've not heard that before. I've heard Kezu. I heard another one as well earlier today. I don't remember what it was. It was definitely a compliment. Visory should be able to get the TP out. No Yule Scepter. We see that quite often on the Razors. Just allows you... Of course, you still get the static link damage through the Yules. And also, it's a very good way to stop TPs. Because that's a thing that Razor lacks. Just lockdown. People... It's like a Bloodseeker. As soon as you get Ruptured, you just TP out. Same kind of with static link. Razor gets on top of you. You just TP out. But they're going to go high ground once again. I mean, Zephyr with... Hang on, chat. He's got Aghanims? So I guess there's a little bit of the AoE to help with the Meepo. It's going to give you pushing potential as well. And now with Dendi back up, they're going to TP him in. We haven't spoken about it yet, but he's got the Dragon Lance, so that extra attack range is going to be very useful at dealing with that Kodo Ignis here, but they will get dropped here. Visory falling pretty low without the nighttime. They don't have a whole lot of damage here. The Earth Splitter's going to fall up here. Shaman's going to be careful without the hood. He should be fine. Casual's going to walk forward. They get the shackles, and the Morphling, he gets bursted down. CJ's going to initiate fall, but he dies as well. Buybacks are coming through, but it's not going to be enough. This could once again just be a full lane of racks, and now with the ultimates down, it looks like the side of Tigers, they are going to even this game up. So this Meepo pick really all for naught. They'll find CJ, they're going to have the movement speed as well. The hoof stomp just not in time. Castaway, you don't want to be there. You wait for him into the team fight. How do you get away now? And it looks like they will call it, so Tigers are going to even this series up after an interesting game one. An interesting draft as well coming through. But they will be able to capitalize. And we got a game 3, ladies and gentlemen. HH Lamel. I appreciate everyone watching. Thank you very much, guys. I hope you guys have been enjoying the cast. I feel like I just said guys twice. If you guys, I keep saying it, man. If everyone's enjoying the cast, it would mean a lot if you guys, fuck, if you could all go drop a follow on the Twitch link. We're 4 away from 650, so that would mean a lot to me if you all could go ahead and drop a follow on that Twitch link. And for anyone also on Twitch who isn't followed and is enjoying the cast, don't forget to drop a follow as well. Hey Aries, what's good? How you doing, Tan? Tigers win yesterday? No, they're in the lower bracket. I see you, Tan. What's good, man? Yeah. Here's the link one more time, guys. If you want to drop a follow, I would appreciate that a lot. Hopefully we can hit 650 tonight. That'd be pretty crazy. But I don't know. I don't know what to say. Like, I guess I feel like we all kind of had an understanding that this draft was pretty average, but the Morphling pick isn't good. Like, Velo, Centaur's a crazy good hero against Morphling. The reason is because you dumpster him in lane, even though it wasn't Morphling up against Velo. As soon as the game goes late, you have a very good reliable stun for the Morphling. He can't right-click you because you have Retaliate. You have Burst as well with a double edge, so whenever you lock him down before he gets strength, you're able to do a bunch of damage. And then also as well, as soon as that Morphling waveforms away, you follow up with the Stampede, so he really can't get away. And we spoke about that. This Razor kind of left Tigers in a bad spot here, but at least they were able to follow up. This Dendi last pick actually really gave them a lot. It was crazy good. You have high attack range, high attack speed, and also you went for the Dragon Lance, so that's how you deal with the Ignis, because no one else was going to. Because Tigers drafted themselves in a hole, so this Dendi Lina, perfect against that Ignis, for reasons we just said. Good against the Morphling, because you have burst potential, and then good against the Meepo, because you have the Laguna Blade as well, more burst potential. So really, this last pick actually gave it all for Tigers, and it looked like it was going to be a little bit scary for them for a second, but in Tigers, they were able to take this game. I think they could have controlled it. Like, we saw that team fight mid when CJ got his Blink Dagger. He was able to blink on top of Dendi. They blew him up, and that was a lot of the damage coming through from Tigers at the time. I really think all Ori needed to do was either pick like a Viper or like a Venomancer and just kite out the Razor. But the Morphling doesn't do that. That's the issue. Where are you from? I'm from Australia, man. Veldius JS for you. Thank you for the follows, guys. How am I? We're 2 away. 2 away from 650. Surely 2 of you lovely people are enjoying the cast enough to drop a follow. I appreciate everyone, guys. Thank you. All 580s from Vietnam. I can check. I'm not certain. Yeah, he is. Alright, we're just gonna chill while we wait for the next game, guys. Put the text up. Hectic ID, thank you, man. Thank you for the follow. Can you check Tigers roster? Or what did I just close? Where's my oh there it is. Damn, Pog is 1 away. There's your roster, man. Do you have Twitter, Instagram? Yeah, my Twitter is Hey. Oh, I love it when that happens. Why I only have Twitch 2-digit views? Because everyone watches on YouTube, my dude. Has anyone seen this? I don't know if I'll get copyright actually because YouTube. So I won't do that. That's Twitter, and then Instagram is, I don't remember actually. I think that's Instagram. Hectic ID, the YouTube isn't my channel. That's why it gets so many more viewers, because it's got a big more following than mine. This is low bracket. Yes, it is. It's low bracket round 1. Cast? No, I'm not. I'm not casting it, man. What's good, GG? Yo, that's a Poggers. We over 650 chat. Thank you. Melbourne 13, thank you for the follow, man. Grindom, thank you as well. Your accent is good. Thank you, man. I'm from Australia, Magnets. You love that I cast games? Matthew, I don't own the YouTube channel, so I'm not the... I've been in a few YouTube videos, but I don't own this. Thank you for changing the title, Panish. And you didn't have a YouTube channel? Yeah, I have a YouTube channel, Hectic. But I get more promotion out of this. Queenslander? Not me. What is this camera? Scroll in. Thank you, no more Chen? What do you mean no more Chen? Oh, are you talking about this game? I thought you meant they shouldn't play it when they won with it.
Dire structures are fortified.
Yeah, I'm finishing streaming after the next game. Have you joined Steamcraft? I don't know what that is. Thank you guys. We are at 650 followers on Twitch. I appreciate that.
Illusion.
I'm pretty sure this is just an online event. Cost. I don't know if you actually qualify for anything. It's just like money. And while you wait for, while everyone waits for the major. It's like Twitch? No, fair enough. I might look into it. I didn't know what it was.
The seeds of fortune.
No, I don't, Megs. Oh, I already answered that. I swear it just, in my head it just changed like wording. It shouldn't be long to next game, guys. Don't worry. Well, the TV stands for TV, and then the RU stands for Radical Unicorns. See, loves Dendi? Everyone loves Dendi. What do you mean?
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is
Dendi's
under
one of the
attack.
most popular players. Everyone's gonna love him. Why are we watching a Bat Rider with nothing? Yeah, never mind. He's fat as anything. I didn't know it was 7 minutes in. No, unicorn, not uniform. But uniform sounds good as well, I guess. Where is Dendi? You see this big... Oh, not that one. See this big sign that said waiting for game? I love how people can't read sometimes. I'm from Brazil. I love Dendi. He's playing at some team. Yeah, he's on Tigers. We've been watching him.
5 seconds remaining.
Lol rage. I mean, I just don't know how people can't... When someone asks where is Dendi, like what? Where? Like what? Alright, so... Or they ban out the Chen... Chill man. Yeah, thanks, dude. I'm chill now. You told me. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. If you didn't tell me to chill, damn, I would have absolutely lost my mind. Tigers going to pick up their own coddle. So the counters to that, Ursa, Lifesteal, Jug are still in the pool. We're going to go for the Jug. 458. No, 458 is in the lineup. Swear a lot. I mean, I don't think I swear as much as anyone else, but I'm allowed to swear. So what's the score? It's 1-1. These little yellow things mean what the score is. Alright, so this Jug pick works against a Coddle, of course, like we said. He's got the Blade Fury, so he's going to be able to attack that Will-O-Wisp while being in magic immunity. It's a very good way to deal with the Coddle. And the previous 2 games, we saw that Aura. There was actually really nothing that was able to help against the Coddle. Of course, that Lena is very good, but it's not as good as either a Lifesteal or that Jug with the magic immunity.
Dire team ban. Radiant team ban.
I'm afraid of a lot of non-Aussies don't understand our humor. Dude, I don't think anyone can understand me being sarcastic. It's actually quite funny. When... Yeah, it's crazy. I'm glad you understand it. Because, yeah, I don't think a lot of people can get it. It's really an Australian thing. So they banned out the Ursa, which I get. It's a good matchup versus their Jug, but then it leaves... Because that's another really good counter versus that Keeper of the Light.
10 seconds remaining.
5
seconds.
You're an Aussie, of course you do. Yeah, well, there's not many in the YouTube chat, so there's a few here and there. Sometimes they just get on my nerve. No, I mainly do it to troll people because it's just funny. Like if they tell me like, if they ask another question that I've already answered 10 times in the day, I'll just probably like troll them. I'll troll that person once. Is Velo standing in? I don't know yet.
Radiant team pick.
He might be. They're gonna go for the tiny once again. I mean, flexible. We saw Zephyr play it in game 1. Dendi also had a crazy Tigers game. Yesterday, I believe, against Barack. So this is, they can either put it, of course, Dendi on that tiny or also Zephyr.
10 seconds remaining.
And that Ursa would have been really good. They could go for a Monkey King here.
5 seconds remaining.
Zephyr Tiny, not Dendi. I mean, how do you just say that? Oh. Oh, they could go for a Monkey King, like I said. I mean, Ursa's banned out, which there's already 2 melee heroes on, yeah, flex pick. Thank you. It's a flex pick. You are from Russia? No, I'm not. I would have probably said Ursa against the Troll and the Tiny, but I think Monkey King's pretty good here as well, just because you already got these melee matchups. Or, chat, we see a Dendi Pudge. Wow. Mind blown. That was Centaur. Okay. So, pretty good. We saw it last game as well, like how Tigers had multiple ways to deal with the Ignis. They had the Centaur Stampede to get out of the AoE, and also the Lina with the damage. They think I'm Russian because the YouTube channel. Starion. Just because it has RU at the end of it. Fellow Aussie mate, what's good, man? How you doing?
5 seconds remaining.
So they'll probably pick an offlane here, I imagine, for Velo. Shamey's been playing a lot of... Oh, you got Brewmaster. But it doesn't look the greatest this game, actually. Hard to control the jog. Hey, how's the Darkseer look with the Coddle? Seems reasonably okay into the Juggernaut. He doesn't have a whole lot of mana, so if he's forced to pop that Blade Fury to deal with the Iron Shell, then that's an issue for you. I really like Darkseer with the Coddle, and also Troll, because it stops you from getting kited with the Surge. Bounty Hunter's banned out as well, so we're not going to see that in the offlane. I don't think they're going to pick their mid hero here. They want to leave this Tiny flexible, but I guess I'm just completely wrong. So now, I guess it's kind of still flexible. You can put the Tiny as an offlaner. But we've kind of seen that falling off. It's either like a Tiny mid or Tiny support. So with this Dark Willow pickup, this gives you... I don't know how good it is against a Jug, though. And they have an AoE stun, which you really, really rely on against a...
5 seconds remaining.
Sorry, against the Centaur. Because now with the Dark Willow, as soon as he tries to go for the Shadow Realm TP out, Centaur with the Hoof Stomp. And I don't know how Dark Willow actually works with the Coddle Ignis. It's just going to push them out of the AoE, which isn't really what you want. Well, what the heck?
Dire team ban.
Behold the horn of Magnus.
Support mag. This means it's a 5 mag, though, because you don't want to have a Rubik as a 5. That hero is supposed to be played as a 4. Right? But gives you team fight now. Another way to stop the Shadow Realm. I like the OD ban. They could Timber, potentially, on Tigers. Oh, they'll Elk, actually. They'll Elk, right? They have no magic burst. Tigers are going to Elk. Watch this. Yeah, I think it's a Tiny off now. With this Elk looks crazy good. I know Dendi's played it before, and they banned the OD, which loves tanky heroes, and it's going to burst down Elk.
5 seconds.
For
Radiant
Aura,
team pick.
they think Tiny mid. So I guess the Beastmaster ban just to hold in the Jug with that Raw, the magic immunity. And now Aura looking for... They can still go back for the Monkey King. Now you're going to have the Empower. A Dragonite seems okay as well. It's really hard to get bursted down because of how tanky he is. So the Tiny's not really going to have a whole lot of
10
impact.
seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick.
Earth Spirit.
Wait, what? Mag mid? This isn't a Earth Spirit mid, right, chat? I'm pretty sure this doesn't stop you from going like an alchemist.
10 seconds remaining.
Axe.
Choose
What is
your hero.
happening? Okay, so Tiny mid. I really thought it was going to be... don't know about the axe. That's scary. It's a mid-earth spirit. It's actually a mid-earth spirit. I'm astonished. What? So, okay, this axe is pretty good this game. There's 4 melee heroes on Aura. It gives you AoE control throughout the Will-O-Wisp, so it's going to be a good way to... They actually have a bunch of AoE control on Tigers, and that's against 4 melee heroes, which is crazy scary. And there was something else I wanted to point out. And of course, Axe, the cold goes through magic immunity. So... I mean... They're pulling out all the books, man. And Meepo? An alchemist?
No, just
Was
no.
potential, but... Wait, what is... What am I missing in this chat? Wait, alright, so we got a mid... Earth Spirit. We had a Meepo last game. Alright, chat, you guys know what to do. Good old 1s, good old 2s. Type 1 if you think Aura is going to win. Type 2 if you think Dendi and the squad on Tigers are going to win. 1 for Aura, 2 for Tigers, chat. What are we thinking here?
30 seconds to battle.
I'm a little worried for this, for the Earth Spirit mid against the Tiny. That's a lot of 2s. By the way, if I see anything but 1 and 2, you guys are banned. So Saws A double B, you're banned. Get out of here. Welcome back, Morphus. What's good, man? I don't know how Castaway actually lanes against a Tiny. Imagine if they put Axe mid as well. At least... Okay, so they have the Jug to deal with the Ignis. And if the Jug can't, they're going to Stampede out. But the issue is, like we said, this is 4 melee heroes up against the Axe. They have so much AoE control on Tigers, so they're going to be able to lock them inside this Will-O-Wisp. This is I actually don't know how Aura take these fights. And...
I'll be back to finish this later.
Give me a second. So, casual is there 4. Okay, so this is going to be a... There's going to be a 5 mag. So this means this mag is heavily relying on the Centaur War Runner to get in the team fights. Either with the Skewer or also the Stampede. So, because this is a 5 mag, he's really not going to be able to get a blink anytime soon. And it's actually a reasonably good mag game, considering, I mean, there's 3 melee heroes on the side of Tigers. Although, both Axe and Tiny are going to be sitting on the back line because they want to be, you know, initiating or getting pickoffs for Dendi's sake, of course. I don't know, this is going to be a hell of a game, man. I don't really know what to think about this Earth Spirit mid, though. I've seen this a few times, and it really has not played off a whole lot.
Yes, this will do just fine.
Realize his mid against Tiny is just dipped. Do we think, Yo, we're a beatboxer, chat. Do we think Velo's gonna cut the wave here? This is actually a crazy strong lane as well. Like, look at all the... Yo, wait, the... What the...
Looking good.
Wait, I swear that bounty runes just spawned. What? Wait. I swear... I don't... Oh my god, what the heck? I legitimately think, like, the bounty runes just randomly spawn. Like, they push the game forward. Yeah, that's a bunch of retaliate stacks. They can... If they heal up, they can get really aggressive here already. Visery? They'll get the slow. 1437 is going to have a blast pretty soon. He's going to pop the self here, but they will be able to cancel it. They'll chase him down. Excuse me? Why'd you pop the stacks? What is he doing? He's now got no retaliate stacks, chat. What? Skill. What the? I'm mind blown. What is happening? Oh. Yo, you can... Wait, chat, can you Iron Branch and then pick it up with your tree grab? You surely can, right? I mean, now with that horrific start to the laning stage, they have to pull the wave and nicely play from 1437. Drags the creeps over, but you can't pull with these, can you actually? They changed... Did they change that? Oh no, I was thinking about it for too long. Looks like they skewered Velo underneath the tower. I'm pretty sure you can't pull with these creeps anymore. Oh my lord. We're missing kills everywhere, baby. You can? Why did the creeps not go then? Did he keep his aggro? Because I don't know, man. I'm pretty sure the creeps were right-clicking it. I guess he kept right-clicking the cuddle. It didn't look like they even tried to hit the neutrals, though. You only can't for first wave? Alright, apologies. We are wrong. You go for breakfast? All good, man. For it to gain the aggro? Yeah, I thought it still would have been close enough because the creeps were on top of it. Oh well. So how is Earth Spirit going mid? 9-1 compared to the 14-3. Dendi's going to have a pretty good time last sitting just with the Quelling Blade and also this tree damage. He's got a bunch of base damage advantage over this Earth Spirit already. And that's only going to continue growing once he hits these levels. You see Velo with the double stout. So he's going to be cutting the wave here. They do have a lot of kill potential though with Zephyr. Although, of course, Travens is able to run himself away with those little legs, of course, the skewer as well. So I imagine Castaway is probably going to try and rotate to the lanes once he does hit that level 6 mark. Because it's a pretty big power spike as well with the magic damage coming through. That's going to be my presumption here. They'll probably rotate top because I think the axe might be unkillable. Although, Jug is level 4. So it looks like Mag is not soaking like nearly any experience. Nicely done. They're going to get the whole wave as well. That's very nice. If Velo was able to push this back, that's big. But he's actually going to sit on top of the creep wave now. So it looks like he won't cut. And this is... Are you serious? Yo, chat. I'm not observing. It's, I blame Cyclops. Cyclops observing. Kappa. They're going to try and rotate top Dark Willow. I haven't missed that many kills in a long time. Can they get on the backline in time, though? I mean, 458 has got those movement speed slow coming from the Whirling Axes once again, but Zephyr's going to rotate through. They will get one Bramble Maze to lock him in. He's going to be able to juke all throughout the rest, but 458 with the melee form of the range axes, they're going to be able to get that kill. I didn't miss that one, chat. Whoa, TNC Dota 2 fan club? Ancon. I remember that name. That's pretty funny. Weren't you guys the one that was stealing the live stream? That's pretty funny right there. It's not you. There was someone pretty similar to that name. I'll make sure I check my screenshots after this. Don't forget names too easy, man. So Bounty Rune's up top. Casual, they're going to try and chase him down. They will have the blast. Only level 1 in it. And they have the damage coming through from that Shadow Round. The Shrine's going to be there, but looks like they'll just be able to follow up here. Visery trying to man fight. However, this Earth Spirit is going to rotate through. Doesn't have level 6 yet. They're going to try and keep vision of Zephyr to stop this Shadow Round down. I don't know if he can even get away though. He's going to go for the Bramble Maze, but the roll off the mark here. Zephyr, but of course they have the Hoofstomp to follow up, and they'll be able to kill him. It is 3 for 4 early on. And I imagine CJ, just speaking of a different lane, probably not going to go for the Battle Fury this game. Maybe we'll go like Drums, Diffuser Blade, maybe into Manta. Because of course he doesn't need the Battle Fury. He's got the Empower going through. Although Travin's got to be a little careful. They have the call already. Sometimes we see Axes go for like the 0-2-3 build, but it's a good chunk of damage. And now with CJ, he already popped the Omni Slash. They're going to get the skill for the slow. He'll try and go for the TP out. Travins? Ooh, I was going to say maybe they needed some right clicks there from the mag, but looks like Axe will be able to escape. I feel like, I don't know. Bramble up top. Vizu once again. They're going to get the move speed slow. Illuminator follow, but he jukes up to the north here with the Earth Spirit rotating through. He is level 6 now. This is good for them with a dive. They're going to be able to blow up the Coddle. Is the roll going to be there in time? Doesn't get that movement speed come from the stone. So he will be able to escape here, but at least they get that Coddle kill. What was that skewer? I'm actually crazy curious on that skewer. The hell? Push him away from the tower so they don't do damage, I guess. Interesting, but they're going to rotate behind here, Castaway. Can he get a kick underneath? Looks like he's just going to try and push out the lane. But, what's Dendi? So, last time Dendi... Oh, Zephyr would join on the backline here, casual. With that Fade Bolt, so the Demi Direction is there. Telekinesis to hold Zephyr in place. They'll be fine. It's a zoning skewer. Yeah, zone that tower, baby. Misery should be fine, alright? I mean, that's a good chunk of damage, but the Whirling Axes... One more right click, maybe? He's got the stout block, but they're going to be able to bring him down. Just a low cooldown on the Whirling Axes. I mean, they're able to follow up here. Castaway, nice Bramble Maze. Going to find Travins. They have the Shrine, however, they should be fine. Velo might think about joining. He is pretty low. But Dendi's going to lead forward here. Avalanche only onto 1. They still have the Healing Ward actually going to expire here. Casual does survive, and now Velo blinding light back. They will get the Shockwave into the roll. Nicely played from the Radiant side. Velo going to go for the TP out. Oh my lord, he almost made it. That bonus armor actually almost kept him alive there. Whew, jeez, that was close. Visor is having a horrific time in this lane though. 458 is doing an amazing job at bullying him out in mid lane. Some more aggression. Casual. He's going to get dived here. Nothing Castaway can do. Might turn it on the Zephyr Dark Willow here. Drops that Magnetize. Denti's in the area with that toss. Is going to go straight up. Now the Omni Slash follow. They will get the stun from the center. It's going to help out. Dendi will get brought down. It's a double kill for Castaway. Thank you very much, Centaur Conqueror. I appreciate your service, my good sir. And for that, Castaway is going to be able to get the last hit. Damn, what a savage. Stuns up Dendi here, and Castaway just walks over and kills him for the help. But that's a pretty good big kill, because Dendi, he was farming up very nicely on this Tiny, getting close to the blink. He probably would have had about 1,300 gold in the backpack by then. If he could get this fast blink, I mean, there is some squishy heroes on the side of Aura. I mean, the Earth Spirit has got a bunch of a bunch of items now already. It's really on the Rubik who's that squishy right now. The Mag is as well, but of course, his strength game is pretty good. So if he gets a bracer, but he might not even have enough time to get a bracer, because he might be forced to go straight blink. I don't know. I guess there'll be a stage where Rubik is killable, but then, and the Mag as well, but after that it might get pretty hard here.
Lucky.
Uh-oh. Castaway. Ward on the high ground. Dendi. Can't really get him area though. The pings come through, so they will scout him out. Visery thinking about joining the fight. He does have level 6 now. Meanwhile, down bot. Velo. With Travins here. Skewer just kind of pump fakes this. Looks like he'll be able to skill the bounty rune. Just skewer him on the high ground. Please. No. I guess he had a TP, so it's fine. Even then, I mean, Travins getting chased down. Velo has phase boots this game. Phase boots to help out with movement speed from the Centaur. The Jug as well. Armor's pretty good against the Juggernaut, but apart from that, I don't see why you went phase boots instead of rushing like a Vanguard or a Blink. This is odd, to be honest. And usually we see a lot of axes have Vanguard by like 9 minutes in and Blink Vanguard by like around 15, 16 minutes. But he really wasn't farming up the jungle a whole too efficiently here because he wanted to try and stay on top of that creep wave. Skewer just off the mark here, but meanwhile up top, Visery is going to get chased down. He goes for the Stampede. Nice dodge on the Avalanche though. 1437 doesn't have the ultimate. He's going to go for the TP out in the meantime though. Castaway does find the kill. Toss? What was that, dude? Oh, these planes are... I've seen it all, chat. What is happening? There is a Veil on Castaway, so he's going to have a bunch of magical damage here. Looks like they're going to try and defend this tower. Very good vision in the area, though, for Dire. With the rotation coming through. They scout out the Earth Spirit TP. And now, in the meantime, they're going to think about pushing this bot side. Travens is level 5, so 3 points in the Empower. Have they already used the Tome? Potentially on the Rubik. I would imagine. I don't think they still have it. Unless it's coming out in the corridor. No, so I imagine the Rubik used that Tome. But now both lanes are getting pressured in. And Visory's had a little bit of time. Visory is had a little bit of time to catch up here. Hasn't died in a little bit. Is going for the Vanguard next as well. It's going to help against that troll. Right clicks. Tiny's majority magical burst here. Bedlam won't be enough. They drop the sentry. Travens might actually be in a situation with that sentry drop. Zephyr nicely played from him. And looks like he will be going for the Midas. We see this often on Willows just because how reliant they are on experience. But in the meantime, Casual, he is going to fall on Radiant. You've got to disengage here. Castaway should be fine. I mean, he's got the roll. Wait, no points in the silence? Not even one? Surely you... wait, did he go... Okay, he still has the TP. They're chasing. They're going to get vision. The toss. Can he kick anyone away for the follow-up roll? He pops a Magnetize here. It's a lot of damage, but he's going to go straight into 1437 here. Without the Ignis, he can just TP out, right? Instead, he'll make sure he survives with another definite roll away. Gives the bottle? Did they have a bottle? What did he give? Yes, he did, but looks like he didn't get any charges, unfortunately. They're going to think about pushing now. Velo has that Vanguard now finished. And he's not going to take like any physical damage. Stampede will follow up. Dendi looks like they're going to turn on 1437 here without that ultimate. They'll bring him down and CJ's going to join the fight here. And with that item build, like we thought he was going to go the drums into potentially Yasha Diffusal Blade so he can try and fight early. Of course, he doesn't need to farm up or build any farming items because he has the Empower. Battle Hunger stolen. Probably not one of the best abilities, but at least they will be able to bring down Velo. So 2 kills at the top side. In the meantime, as well, it has allowed Travens to get some experience. Wait, he popped RP? When did he use RP? You got a bit of work to do? Oh, good Morphus.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Maybe in a kill down bot, Zephyr. CJ is here though. Ooh, don't really want to be there. I think you might want to get away now. He's playing with fire, but he might be baiting actually because Dendi does have the Blink Dagger. And he's going to be going for the Echo Saber, so that will help out with their burst potential. Zephyr's just thinking about baiting here because of course he's got the Shadow Realm, so the Omni Slash won't be available. With all the crits coming through, he's forced to pop it pretty early on. Shadow Realm down, but of course it's got a pretty low cooldown, 14 seconds. Well, you can be in it for 5 seconds, so a max time of 9-second downtime. That's pretty good. We take that. In the meantime, though, body's still pushed in with Rubik sitting down here, just making sure everyone shows before he can actually push the towers. Because they are starting to get afraid of Dendi with this Blink. I mean, they haven't scouted out this the pickup, and Axe could be pretty close to his as well. I guess never mind, because he hasn't really been getting a whole lot of farm. Yeah, Tigers lost game 1. How? Chat, help him out. I don't remember. Oh, they threw crazy hard. That's why. Because 2 heroes got caught mid with Soulbind, and they didn't have buyback. That's pretty much it. If you want to put it simply, they just threw the game. And when I mean throw, like I think 2 cores were dead without buyback. So yeah, they threw pretty hard. Is net worth catch up to Tiny? He's been getting a lot of kills, right? He's 5-0-3 actually. So Castaway's kind of showing how this Earth Spirit mid is working out. I mean, he finally got a point up in that silence. We don't see this too often, just maxing out the Q and the W, but this game will be a game for that. 1437 still without the max points in the Illuminate, of course, only level 6, so it's very hard to push out the creep wave. And they might think about diving here. There's a pretty, strong power spike route now for that Radiant side. And they have a bunch of magic damage. RP is up as well. They're going to have a double damage rune. They have the healing ward. It has been used, but they could go into Roshan if Centaur comes down to them. But of course, he does have to push this top side in. It's a hard kill. I mean, Visor is pretty tanky with that Vanguard node. Do they have enough magic damage? They're going to get the Curse Crown. The Battle Trance as well. He pops a Stampede, but it won't be able to get himself away. And in the meantime, space for them up top. Velo's going to fall. 1437 might get dived here with this double damage room. They got the movement speed. CJ looks like they're just going to try and take this tower in the meantime, however. I thought they could have taken Roshan with it, roll. Just seeing if 1437 is there. So he does have that Ignis now picked up, but they're trading tier 2 towers both sides. How long has double damage got? Okay, so it's about to end, so they won't be able to take Roshan with it. Wait, someone just said Willow and Coddle, what a nice combo, the most shittiest combo. I don't know if you were being sarcastic, to be honest. 458, second in net worth. Hey, what do you mean, Chad? I told you I wasn't going to miss another kill. I saw it. See? Travens. They will get 1437. I mean, they should have an understanding there's a ward in the area. So, considering this Troll Waller was forced to buy a Battle Fury to increase his farm, and in the meantime, Jug got a free Battle Fury. 458 is doing very well in the farm. I mean, what's the net worth looking like? Sorry, what's the last hits? He has about 10 more last hits over the Jug, and that is not something you'd see often considering considering Jug has a free Battle Fury, and 458 doesn't farm up as fast until he gets that. So this is, in the Trolls case, this is looking very good for Tigers. Who is Dendi? I don't know, dude. Some stranger. Honestly, it's just some average, like, tier 4 player. Pretty average, you know. Velo's closing on the blink. It's 18 minutes in, though, with these 5 deaths. And this is what we're talking about. Like, Axe is poor. He's really fallen off a whole cliff. We haven't seen him come back into the meta. Like, the only thing they really nerfed was the bonus armor you got from the Berserker Call. It used to be 40. Now it dropped down to 30. So, and ever since that changed, I mean, Axe was starting not to get picked. It doesn't help that the meta got changed. CJ, they're going to get the fear. The Avalanche Tosh as well. Do they have enough control before he gets that Blade Fury off? He's going to be fine now. The Omni Slash is available. They drop the healing one to CJ. He will be able to survive here. The RP is only up to 1. They drop the Ignis. Where's the 4th? The Magnetize is huge. Troll Wall is going to beat into him now. With that battle chance, he won't end up falling here. The root is there. Earthspritt's going to get brought down. Velo, that's the first kill for him. It's 2 dead on the Aura side, and they will reinitiate with Visory. He does have that Blink Dagger. 458 falling pretty low-key, but he's going to bring it into casual. It's 3 dead on Aura, and they're going to potentially chase for more. What a very good team fight coming through. I'm pretty sure they still had the ward on the high ground. Wow, Velo got the kill on Castaway. That is big. So I got his Blink Dagger. He's a legend, dude. What? Come on, man. I'm joking. I guess that's another thing with people not being able to stand Australian sarcasm. How'd Jug die? I didn't see, to be honest. Dendi. So maybe Dendi followed up with another blink?
Illusion.
Come on, guys. If you could not tell I was joking about Dendi, then I don't know. I don't know what to say. That's, yeah, I don't know. So the net worth lead is up to 3K now. 3K? Can't pronounce K. Kappa. I'd like to see Tigers start playing pretty aggressive now. With this, now they have 2 blinks. One on the axe, one on the tiny as well. Speaking about the blinks coming through, Dendi with the magnetizer should be able to bring him down. They're going to get another tick out. And with that kick, Castaway, it's another kill for him. He's 10 and 1. 2,900 gold in the bank as well. I mean, I guess, do you really want the blink though? To help follow up and start these fights? Well, Mag's actually close to a blink. 1,700 gold. That's... I thought the Mag was going to be very poor. But it looks like they're actually... this Rubik's bottom net worth on the team. So it looks like they're kind of trying to sacrifice Rubik a little bit. Have a great day. Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Which is... I mean, that's pretty much all the team fight from Aura. Is this Mag RP. Not really. It's their lockdown. It's pretty much a majority of their lockdown, I should say. The AoE. Because that magnetizer is pretty hard to get a big magnetizer out. But now with this Blink RP, that's definitely going to help out. Siege on the high ground, Velo. With that call, they're going to drop the Ignis as well. Parried up the Terrorize. Can he get the Blade Fury off in time? But they still the call. Rubik's going to be able to keep him alive. And on the backline, they find the Coddle for 458. He's just beating to the Rubik here. They're going to get the Omni Slash. The RP, it's onto 2. Look at the damage fall off. They will turn it now. The call, where's the spins coming through? They will end up falling. It's 4 dead. Dendi's going to think about turning it here. But Castaway with the Blink. He just picked it up. What an RP with that Omni Slash. The cleaves bouncing around. Oh no, and now into Roshan they go. They did buyback on the Rubik. But wow, they're actually going to get out of Roshan, looks like. Maybe they might shrine up and go back in because they don't have the healing ward. But with RP and Omni Slash down, Rubik, the save coming through there. That stolen call was so clutch. Just giving them enough time to get the Blade Free off. Thank you, Raymond. I appreciate that. I'm a little hesitant about this Dark Willow, though. These terrorizers inside the Ignis don't seem the greatest. I feel like you need to save that for chain stunning, not trying to keep them inside it. I don't know. I feel like they definitely could have chain stunned that a lot better, but now they're actually going to walk in. I mean, they recognize that Radiant don't have their team fight abilities up. Zephyr walking up the high ground though. They will get the blink. The Shadow Realm is there. They'll have the follow-up. Dendi on the back line. The skewer is off the mark. They're going to toss back the Earth Spirit here. And 458, he's going to rejoin the fight. And with that magnetizer blow up, Coddle, Terrorize being pump faked here. There's going to be a buyback coming through. He doesn't have the ultimate though. It's going to be up very soon. The battle trains. He can't hit anyone though. Velo on the backline. Visitor is going to make sure he can stop the blink from coming through. And now how do you join the fight? Casual fall. That will be that buyback death time. They're going to be able to find Visitor as well. So it's 2 dead. Castaway makes it away. And it looks like the rest of Radiant will as well. CJ, don't do what I think you're about to do, man. This is so risky. They dropped the sentry. Please don't do it. There we go. They will not. They'll buy back for this. RP is up. They have the Omni Slash as well. They want to take the fight. The 2-man RP on the backline. They need to blow off the drone. He gets the Omni Slash off. The Terrorize is there. It's pushing them back. But the Ignis, they don't have the control. The healing ward is there. And will get cancelled out now. And on the backline, they'll find the Mag. But without the battle trance, though, they still haven't finished off the Aegis. They're going to get the roll through. The Bramble Maze won't be able to keep him alive. And with the Magic Burst from that double edge, Dendi, the reinitiation here. Jog, he just falls. He'll get blown up. They dealt with the healing ward. And it looked like a reasonably good fight for Aura with that RP on the backline. But all of a sudden, the buyback's coming through, and this is actually okay. For Tigers, they brought back on the troll. He's going to be able to get Roshan. Visery will blink forward if they can find the Dark Will. This is big. It's Gem on the deck as well. But they have to get the Aegis here because he brought back for this. He doesn't have Battle Trance just yet. Ignis is still down. They need to kill him with CJ. Regional need to fight. He brought back for this. They're going to lose the Earth Spirit. He does have buyback. Can he get the Battle Trance? No, he can't. He ends up falling. And now Visery, the tree toss just won't be enough. Aegis so low. They're going to get the Stampede once again. Can they close the distance? Dendi without the blink. They're going to get the roll for the stun. Visery, nice blink forward. They have the control. And Dendi, it's going to end up falling here. But Valo doesn't get it. CJ, the Aegis just in time. 1437's going to try and escape. But it don't looks like he'll make it out. Skewer away. Shockwave will clip, so it's going to slow him down. They need to fall. They might get the corner as well. But it looks like Velo is just going to farm up. He might get a return kill. Velo? No, he won't. So he will end up falling. And now still Hot Pursuit Castaway with no more remnants. It's going to try and find 1437 here. We'll have one up in a few seconds. So Zephyr's going to join. Castaway's going to be pretty careful here. I don't know if they have damage, but the Bedlam does a whole lot here. They're going to go for the Illuminate. They will have the Blinding Light follow up as well, but the Shadowed Realm is going to think about turning it now. With the roll, it's just off the mark. It's pretty deep now. But a nice blink away. They still get vision. They know where he is. But what's the rest of the team doing? They don't take anything out of this. Maybe the tier 2 top. What a team fight. What just happened? Who bought back for that jug troll? Wait, let's... Oh, holy crap. In the last, like, 5 minutes, we'll go 3. We've had 5 buybacks. No, 6 buybacks. Oh, I'm high, I think.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
6. I ain't tripping. Far out. That was... Oh, Dendi? Don't know if you want to be there. He will back off, so he's gonna be fine. That was first Aegis, correct? So no cheese. And they have their ultimates up now as well. Weed's not legal in Canberra. Wow, what a blink, dude. Give him the all chat one more time. Tip him. You've got to be feeling good, man. You've got to tip him, dude. You can't just give him one all chat. It's got to be 2. After that play like that, wow. Oh, I've got no idea what's been happening, man. This game is absolutely not. There is a Blade Mail now picked up on the Axe. I feel like if Axe had this Blade Mail like last fight, the amount of kills he would have gotten, I reckon they could have actually won that team fight. We saw, if he got a Blade Mail off here, they actually would have got 2 kills there, and potentially around Roshan as well. It could have just turned the tide here with that additional damage, but now instead we'll never know because Aura, they're posturing around this high ground. With the Aegis, they have all their ultimates up. So do Dire, however. Coddle, one of the best heroes at defending a high ground push, of course, with that, the Illuminate and being able to kill the creep wave with the follow-up Blinding Light. But CJ, he doesn't care with the healing ward on the backline. They do have to be careful because they're going to initiate forward, and that's just what they do. They'll toss him away, but where is the Axe? Velo's going to try and get in range here. Visery, you don't want to be on top of him. They'll drop the... 1437? So that's a big ultimate down now. And they're just going to walk up high ground with the hood. And we'll give them damage block. CJ does have to be careful because the Axe. When does he want to initiate here? Tier 3 falls. Gonna go for the Curse Crown, but it will have the Manta to dodge this off. Or the Blade Fury. He'll be fine, but they're just ready and waiting on the back line here. The damage is going to start falling off though. Cast away this Earth Spirit. Even though he's a core, he's not going to scale as well as a Tiny. But looks like they are still in the area. Very good observer on the high ground. They scouts out Dendi. They're going to toss him back once again under the T4 tower. They get the Blade Mail with the call as well. Can they get the jog? The call is there. In the meantime though, Coddle, he doesn't have buyback, neither with the Ignis. They're going to go for the Terrorize. CJ will be fine. They might turn it on Dendi now. Will the Terrorize be there in time after the Blade Through? They're going to pop the Stampede, and Dendi with the follow-up control. Down he goes. He does not have buyback, and meanwhile, Castaway, look at the space he's creating here. Travis with the RP, he's just pump faking here, ready and waiting. A Shadow Round will stop that. Kick away. And now Castaway, there it goes. It's only onto one, but this is still a pretty big kill. They're going to get the root. They need to get the axe and terrorize onto two. They're going to get the color one and the color two. No, it doesn't even matter. So Earth Spirit will fall. And the RP just unable to get the skewer away. And now 458 is going to join the fight as well. So it looks like Radiant, they're going to be forced to disengage here. And this blade mail, the toss underneath the tower. Very nice setup there from the Dire side. And that's a fight against Aegis with buybacks down and also with Ignis down. They're able to take a very good team fight. Yes, they do lose tier 3 melee racks, of course. But I mean, that's a good way to hold it. That's a start. 3k net worth lead for the Radiant side. Win probability is still in their favor. How long they got Aegis? Aegis has been reclaimed. CJ is about to have the Battle Fury though, so the physical damage coming out through from the troll is, yeah, it's going to take a big hit now with the armor from the stats and also that evasion. So it'd be interesting to see if Troll potentially goes for an MKB next. And you see this farm, he's still doing pretty well just behind on that Juggernaut. They're going to try and find him up top, but it looks like he's well... and true, never mind. Nice BKB 458. Stampede the root tech. He doesn't get any fault though. Vizor's got to disengage here. They're gonna have the TPs coming through Velo with that call. They'll be able to lock him in place. Look at the attack speed. Down goes the Centaur. That's dead for 100. That is a lot of space now for Tigers. And now they're gonna think about pushing here with bot pushed in. Looks like there's still a siege wave top as well, so they can potentially get maybe all tier 2s left standing for Radiant here. That was a very good blinked, sorry, BKB. Just wasn't behind the tree fast enough. Nice to see you, Dewan boss.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Radiant do still have their ultimates though. If Dire want to walk up the high gun, it's definitely not going to be easy into the team fight. Well, I mean, I honestly think Tigers have better team fight just with their control, but the way that Mag's been getting some pretty good RPs off, so if he can keep this consistency up with that Omni Slash, then there's going to be a scary thought. CJ... I think in a game that he might be forced to go for a Blink Dagger to follow up with this Mag RP. But I guess you do have the Stampede to join the team fight. And as of right now, this Earth Spirit, his damage follow-up is going to fall off as the game goes later and later. So you do have to be careful. And that's probably the reason why he's not following up with a Blink. But at least the Basher is going to help you control this Troll Warlord. You could see Satanic as well. Unless they need raw damage. So if they do... I don't know about a Daedalus. I'm trying to think. You don't need Lincolns for the save. Probably not, don't need BKB because you have the call. So it's just going to waste the BKB. So he probably goes like Abyssal Blade. Maybe Skadi for the attack slow. But if you're going to, I think you'd go it after the, after the Manta Diffusal. Because he got Butterfly last, so after that. He could still go back for the Blink. It depends how he wants to, if they need that follow-up. But it looks like Dire, they have smoked out here. They're going to lead forward with 458. You missed me? What's good, Jay? How you doing, man? Need them Crips? Yeah, they're going to need some damage follow-up. Vizuri on the higher ground. 458. Does he see him? I'm not certain with the two-man stun. Can they get in range of Fate Bolts? There is roll. The BKB is going to get popped here for Velo with a two-man call. And now Travis trying to get in range. It's only on the RP on one. They need to pop the Troll Waller, but he's going to be fine. He will turn it now with the BKB. He gets a battle chance off before the Omni Slash brings him down. It's so much damage. They're terrorized after the BKB. They have the control. The silence is there. Velo falls up. Castaway is going to get called out as well. Can they blow up the Troll Waller? They're going to have one more stun. And down he goes. So it's 3 dead on Dire. With the buybacks, they're going to be coming through. Where is the follow-up damage? So it looks like or they need to try and disengage here, and they will. Dendi, he's got the blink though. He'll be able to catch Vizuri and toss back, but where is the follow-up? They'll get the stun, but with a Stampede on cooldown, a nice kick away from Castaway. And he should have the blink up before Dendi can chase. And unfortunately, Roshan isn't up. And the base is in shambles.
Structures are fortified.
Radiant, you don't want to be here. Avalanche up to 2. 458, the Bramble Maze as well. You Scepter will try and delay this, but it looks like they're going to be able to find the Rubik. Nothing casual that can do it to escape here. And Castaway may have overstayed his welcome, but he gets that blink away. Some good damage on the tower, though. I mean, this is taking a beating. They got another creep wave coming through. Castaway will be able to get the bounties. And looks like Dire aren't going to TP in. So, lucky they get a siege creep. So, it will delay this push. It's going to allow Dendi to fall back here. But that RP just wasn't enough, though. Even on the troll wall, if they had no follow-up. We almost saw with the Omni Slash, and this is the thing. If Jug can get some lucky bashes through Omni Slash, that could be enough control to blow up the troll waller before he gets a battle trans off. Earthspirit's got 16. Wow, he does too. What the hell? There you go. I mean, they've got to do something about this. Roche is up. Without Mag RP, it'll be up in 15, but I actually don't think he'll get there in time. They have to know this is happening with no one defending the base. This is a big damage, guys. You can't put enough emphasis on it. If there's a base race and now the effigy's fallen and also tier 4's taken this much damage, it is worrisome, though. They need to make sure they get the Aegis with this. Do they have RP? They're going to blink forward Visery. The BKB's there. Where's the RP follow-up? They're going to lose Aegis. Cheese as well. And it looks like Radiant. They're going to be forced to disengage here. They might sit on the high ground, however. See if they want to walk up there. But this could... They almost lose both tier 4s. I don't... They're grouping up to smoke, and I don't agree with this. Do they have buybacks? Trolls is down, so is Willows and the Coddle. You're smoking into Ages. And as of right now, Velo has been able to get better counter initiation than this Magnus. Solely because of... He has the call that goes through BKB. And I guess Mag does as well, but the Centaur is a hero that can't follow up with that. Ward on the high ground. For Die, this is a very good placement for them. Just recognizing maybe any potential coming through from a smoke play from Aura. But instead, they will back up. They're not going to find anyone. They'll disengage here. So the Ags is going to be Earthspirit's item of choice. Save potential. Because he does have the blink. This doesn't really give you damage, though. That's the issue. There's not much damage Castaway can get, though. Like, what's his 25? Either the Boulder Stun or the Grip targets allies. Like, that's another save. Do you want the double save with the Ags and then the Grip targeting allies? I don't know. That would be interesting to see. Do we have any 25s, though? One on the Troll. And he went for the Strong Dispel. It was really, really good pickup. Makes a whole lot of sense. You're going to be able to get out of the stuns that Radiant have. Of course, the Hoof Stomp and also the RP. Both strong dispels. What about the Telekinesis? So all of these, my understanding. Not sure about the Rolling Boulder Stun, however. Smoke up. CJ will get the Blade Fury off. They will be able to follow up, however. 458 moves pretty fast. They'll drop the Observer Ward. But nice force up away. The Ignis is down now. Casual? Interesting without buybacks, to say the least. But we'll leave it at that. Interesting. Blink forward. Without a ward on the high ground as well, unless they killed it. I think Coddle got it. Okay, though. But that is Ignis down. They probably won't be able to push without this. What's Ages looking like? So another 2 minutes 20. That ain't it, Chief. That is not it. I hate that meme, but I'll give it to you this time. Casual feed. Damn, that is a... Wow, I see what you did there, sir. There is Bastion now finished on the jug. Does not have enough gold for buyback. I mean, he's about to get it. Needs 50 gold. He will get it soon. Any more 25s? Still none yet. So CJ, what might he go for? Omni Slash duration for the damage, or either if he's worried about getting bursted down the health. But I guess he is going Abyssal Blade, which does give you pretty good stats. Of course, HP and also strength. So if you're worried about being bursted down, like I said, Abyssal Blade's going to help you out there. But then they are lacking some damage, so the Omni Slash also gives you invulnerability, technically, because you, of course, cannot die throughout that. So it'll be interesting to see what he chooses to go for. But they are not really doing anything out of this Aegis so far. In the meantime, Castaway just keeping the bot lane pushed in. He's going for an E-Blade. Very good save potential because the majority of the damage from Tigers is actually from the Troll Warlord. Although Tiny does have a lot of burst potential now with the Crystallis. Might have a Daedalus now finish. Doesn't look like it. He's very poor though on the Tiny. Behind the Centaur even. They've given a fair bit of priority actually over to Velo. Who even himself doesn't have a whole lot of farm. I'm still surprised at how Earth Spirit's playing this game. I've not seen an Earth Spirit play this well. And I mean mid lane Earth Spirit. Because when you're 16-3 with 10 assists, you've got to be doing something right. How many... He doesn't have a whole lot of last hits. I mean, you see, he's taking a beating in that chart, but... So, looks like... Oh, Jet has to go out. Uh-oh. I gotta get the door. Please no team fight. Please no team fight. Please no team fight. With Aegis, this is scary, man. No. Please no team fight. Alright, we're good. Areas, you only 11? I'm actually 12. So... Watch your tongue, boy. I'm 12. That's the thing I'm afraid about. I either... The thing I'm afraid about is my dog, like, having to go out mid-team fight, or I, like, cough or need a sneeze. Hey, we didn't miss nothing, though. They're going to smoke up, but it's very good positioning for Tigers. They're on the high ground. This is not a good smoke. They have no wards around this top shrine. If Tigers lose here, they disband a hunt. I mean, Dendi is probably on a contract there, so I don't think he has an option. I don't think Dendi wants to be on Tigers, but that's just me. Alright, so they're just gonna push out bot, get some gold. CJ still going for the Abyssal Blade, man. It's taken a while, and they can do this because I mean, this will be the last shrine for them. In the meantime, though, Tigers are just kind of holding hands, doing some other stuff as well around the top lane. Looks like 458 is going to try and push this in before they get back. This could be a good chunk of damage, though. They got to get here fast because he hits towers fast with the further stacks. They're going to roll forward. We'll force him back. The telekinesis is there. Aegis has been reclaimed. We haven't recognized this just of yet. But he will be fine, so they just push him off the tower. Once again, though, it's going to sit on this high ground with the freshly placed observe board. Radiant, they've got to recognize this, man. I'm pretty sure they pinged it out as well. They have a smoke. I think Rubik just picked it up. Where's the Rubik? There. Yeah, so Rubik's got us. My parents are going to sleep. I hate this. What a good timing. Don't you love... Yo. Good night. Huh? Yeah. Bad time to go to sleep. Alright. Well, I can't be as loud anymore, but that's okay. They're going to smoke up here. Oh, this is scary. No one's really around the edge, though. They'll drop in Berserk Board. They'll find the Coddle. And with that silence, they'll burst him down. Now, where's the additional follow-up? The Stampede is there. If they can get the Troll. He's got the BKB, though. Can they catch up? Castaway's going to pop his own BKB. And nice Bramble Maze, though. This is going to be a hard kill. I mean, he's still got the rolls going through. They walk. The Axe is going to kick him back. Where's the follow-up? They get another stun. He doesn't get the BKB off. Do they have enough control? The silence is there. The battle transfer is going to be able to survive. Velo will join. He's got that call, but they're just cutting him out. The last crit. Down he goes. He does have buyback on the side. The RP. They're going to be able to get the U Scepter. Velo, what can he do? The buyback comes through, but they don't have a shrine to TP to. Dendi forced to run himself away. A call onto 2, but they're going to get the bash. The terrorized follow-up as well, but a nice stun from Wizard. Holds him in place. Zephyr gets a killing ward. And now, where's the follow-up, though? They will be fine with that Ghost Scepter on the back line. It's showing so much damage, CJ. Axe has got to be careful here, but 458. He's rejoined the fight here with that BKB. Can he get away? The mischance, will it be there? They get the whirling axes, and it will be enough damage in our Castaway. They have the Curse Crown. He's going to have to roll up soon. They blink forward with the Bedlam. They should have plenty of damage, and they're going to be able to bring him down. They'll turn their attention to the Centaur War Runner. It's 3 dead on the Radiant side. They forced 2 buybacks out from Dial. It's a 4 for 3. A 1700 gold swing as well. a very good team fight coming up from Tigers. And I mean, I don't know. That was a crazy good setup though with the Ags from the Earth Spirit. Keep your voice down. Yeah, I'm about to get told off soon. They're gonna be like, I'm gonna be like, Mom, I'm playing Dota. I'm casting Dota.
Acts like.
Yeah, Jay, I'll give it to you after, man. At the end of the stream. So at least Aura aren't gonna force them. They're gonna hold their buybacks. But speaking about that, Tigers, they're gonna think about walking up the high ground here. This is scary. But RP is down, I guess. Centaur will force the buyback. Even though they have the glyph, I feel like they could have kept the buybacks here. And lost one lane of racks at least here. But if Trollwaller dies, this could just be game. That is the scary thing. A lot of buybacks came through. Velo was forced to buyback as well, but they will get the tier 3. Who the doc is Ares? That's me, my dude. We haven't really seen any good Ignises coming out as well. They're really relying on this just Velo Blink Call and also the Troll Warlord, who does have the Satanic now, so he's going to lifesteal up through all the damage that he's getting output. There's a double damage top 2. Oh, feels good, man. Wait for... Oh. They're going to get it. Refresher shot as well. This is actually massive. Will they scout this out, though? CJ frontlining. You got to be so careful. Courier leaves the pit, so they have to have an idea. They'll pop the double damage. CJ's gonna walk up. They get the call. This could be just the game. The RP doesn't get off in time. The Ignis is there. And now where's the follow-up? Rubik, he's gonna get critted down, but the Euroscepter will keep him alive. They're gonna blow up the jug with that sheepstick. Rubik's down as well, but they do have buyback. So there is a double damage room. They're gonna push out this mid lane. So it's 2 kills with the double damage room. And now, they're just actually going to walk straight back into Roche. They recognize that Troll probably has buyback with the double damage room about to expire. And also, you don't want to go high ground here because Troll just bought back. You need to get him the Ages. This is Shard as well, guys. So if they can get double, even like double BKB Satanic on Troll is, I think, unkillable. Or you just give like triple toss to Tiny. He's got a Bloodthorn, actually. There is a Manta on the Jug. He's been going for this Abyssal Blade, chat, for Lord knows how long. Like, he's actually been going for this Abyssal Blade for absolutely yonks now. But you either give the Refresher Shard to, looks like Zephyr. Double Hex. Stuns as well. They will get... Oh, miss execution there. Might cost them. They're going to be forced to buy back on the Jug. He will TP in. The stun is there. They're going to follow up. Instead, they'll find the Tiny. The Axe kick straight back under the tower here. They do have RP. Dendi, he has the cheese. He's going to be forced to pop the BKB. But in the meantime, they'll blow it on him now with a Terrorized follow-up. Valor initiation. They're going to catch a Jug in the follow-up as well. Castway is going to roll in. But now with all 3 on top of this Axe, there's so much damage for. The bash is there. But look at Valor. He's just going to tank up this Omni Slash here. Visory. A nice stun. Can they find Dendi? He's already popped the cheese here. Looks like he will end up falling. It's 2 deck on Tiger Zone. They get 4-5-8. He doesn't have a TPO. He's going to try and man fight here. They'll buy back on the Tiny. Dendi's going to join the fight. It will take him a while to get there, though, without the shrines. Satanic used, so he will life still up. And it looks like that's all she wrote, so die. They're going to try and disengage here, and they will be fine. But Dendi was forced to buy back there. That skewer looked crazy scary. If they got the skewer into Rolling Boulder, oh my god. They could have Ags kicked the Troll Warlord under the fountain as well. He was so far down. And we actually don't know how far, but like, you can kick Ags boulders a crazy amount of distance. This is a hard kill. I don't know if you can kill Jug with the team behind him, with Axe especially down, because that's a lot of their lockdown through Blade Fury. Although they have a good observer ward, Dendi is going to initiate forward. They drop the Ignis Rubik. That is the buyback death timer for him. And now Earth Spirit is going to get chased away here. They're sitting on the high ground. They're going to go for the Terrorize. Jug, he gets caught out now. A nice 2-man stun. Castaway with the E-Blade. It'll slow down Troll Warlord. Looks like they should be able to escape. Never mind that Cursed Crown on the Centaur. They'll get the Euroscepter. He's got a 4-staff. Can he get over here? Where's the follow-up? He's got the Blink. The ward doesn't scout him out, and they'll be fine. So they just find the Rubik here. Jeez, man, I can't believe it. We're 49 minutes in. What's good, Jay? How you doing? Well, looks like they might potentially lose their last tier 4. Calder's gonna TP back though. Dude, another double damage rune. Stop with the DD. Holy crap. So I haven't really put much emphasis on this Bloodthorn pickup solely because you really only use... I guess you don't use it on the Jug now because he's got the Manta. I don't know. I guess you... If you can catch the Mag or the Centaur... Alright. So Troll Warlord's buyback is about to come up. They do still have Aegis. What about Refresher Shard? Has been used, so with Cheese. So Aegis is the only thing left for them. Yikes. Oh, gotta love a good pause 50 minutes in. Alright, chat. You know what we should do? While we have a time... Oh, never mind. Centaur's back. Don't worry. I thought we were gonna have a little bit more time, but we won't do that. Alright, so we'll take a look at some talents. In the meantime, what... With Slump Duration, that Retaliate Aura would be crazy good against the Troll with the physical damage. But I guess they just need to lock him down. Stun Duration. Omni Slash, like we spoke about. 3 toss charges. If they can control the Jug with these toss charges, they can blow him up. We almost have all 25s coming through. Like, attack speed on Dark Willow as well. Terrorize Duration. Why does he go attack speed here? I guess in case they need to deal with creep waves and he has to go for a Maelstrom maybe. You can push pretty fast as well with the Dark Willow now. We've already seen Troll, and we don't have any more 25s coming through, but... This is crazy, man, this game. We're going to have some Boots of Travels coming through. I mean, we already got 2. I like this pickup from Dendi, going for the Assault Cuirass. A lot of the damage now from Aura is the Juggernaut. I actually don't know how Aura actually win their team fights, unless they get like a full 5-man RP. Although, this is a good way to start. If you sit on the high ground here... Dire are going to smoke. They need to be sitting here, man, around your Observer Ward. They do have another one up here, though. Okay. Castaway going to sit behind the trees, potentially. What is Centaur going? He's got to go Ags, right? If they can stop the Jug from getting blown up from the lockdown with that damage reduction, then Jug may just be able to get the healing ward and then that Omni Slash off. I actually think he's got to go Ags this game. Although Jug now does have the Satanic, so that's going to help out. Moonshot's going to be the item of choice. Wow. So he moves pretty fast. I guess if you drop the phase boots, you don't move as fast, but... Looks like... Surely you want another item, right? How could a Nullifier be? Because the BKB is coming through. But you actually need a silence, so you need to silence the Troll so he can't get the battle trance off. Because of course that does go through, it's got the strong Dispel now. He went for that 25 talent. But it looks like both teams are going to chill out now. I mean, Aegis, that has been reclaimed. They're really just waiting for a good smoke opportunity. Does anyone... Okay, so Casual has one. Mag doesn't have another either. They find 1437. But he's still going to hang around here. They'll see the blast. Travins doesn't want to initiate forward anymore, though. Any smokes on the Dire side? Not that I can see, but they're going to walk forward. They get the telekinesis. Stampede as well. Valor on the backline. He gets a call. The terrorized follow-up as well. It's going to connect onto 2, but the blade through. They're trying to beat into the Ignis. CJ will be able to get that now. He's still got the Omni Slash with the healing ward as well. 4/8 will be able to deal with this now. The Omni Slash is getting tanked up. It's going to get the bash. And now there's no mana. He can't get the battle trance off because he doesn't have any. He's going to be finding the RP. It's on to 3. But no! No! The stone! It's onto CJ. There was no follow-up. And now Troll, he's going to be fine. CJ just has no damage output now. They're going to try and think about man fighting here. Velo with the call. They're going to get the roll, but the toss is there. Where's the follow-up? The Silence are just beating into the axe. He will end up falling. 458. One more tick out of damage here. They're going to get the kick. No, he sidesteps it. And he should be fine. Never mind. Visery with the blink forward. And now looks like 1437. He's going to get chased down as well. Do they have any detection? With a buyback coming through from all the side of Dire, they need to be careful and try and disengage here. Instead, they'll catch the Ursper. They might be able to get CJ as well. He doesn't have mana for a TP up. And Dark Willow is hot on his tail here. He'll be able to cancel any TP if he does get enough mana for it. And they've got the Velo follow-up initiation. They're going to buy back on the Ursper. I don't think he'll be able to get here in time though. The roll, he doesn't get the Ags off. And their base is in shambles. But so I don't know if you guys noticed that RP onto 3 and then Earth Spirit using the Enchant Remnant on his Jug, which would have been all their damage potential for Law. They will get the Hex, however, on the backline as well. Castaway kick, going to be onto 3. Velo will TP in. They're going to get the Usurp as well. They need to delay this, man, but they have no follow-up. They just lack they lack damage, man. This is looking really depressing now. They're just going to end the game because 458 does so much tower damage. They're just going to beat into it. Dendi as well with the tree. I don't know how you defend this without the RP. They need to get a Stone Remnant back inside the base with that Aghanims, but who are they going to get it on? It looks way too hard. Tier 4, 1 has fallen. They do have the Glyph, however, they're going to get the toss, the follow-up control, the Orchid, parried up with the Blood Fawn, Velo on the backline. They will find the Magnus. He's going to have the RP up in 10 seconds, but it'll look like it won't be enough with the Ignis drop. And in the meantime, though, 458, they're just beating into the throne here. So it looks like Tigers, they are going to take this best of 3. They made him work for it, though. Aura played a crazy good game, but just one really bad team fight at the end. And Tigers, they were able to capitalize here. So they will move on. They're going to be up in the lower bracket round 2 now. Facing PG Barak for a rematch. Chat, I don't know what to say, man. If that Stone Remnant at the end, I want to watch the replay, but yo, guys, I appreciate all the love. I've been seeing a bunch of compliments in the chat. I thank everyone for dropping by and watching. I do appreciate that. If you guys want to hang around, we're going to chill out and chat for a little longer. But if you're all enjoying the cast as well, please don't forget to drop some follows on the Twitch channel. It would mean a lot. If you guys are enjoying the cast, go ahead and do that. Trying to grow my Twitch channel as much as I can. So if you guys want to support me, I appreciate that. We just hit 650 followers tonight. We got a bunch of people in here, so who knows? Maybe we could get 675 if we're lucky. 25 followers away from that. But I'd appreciate, once again, you guys are enjoying the cast. I'll pop it in there one more time. If you would ever be so kind to go drop a follow. And for the people on Twitch as well, if you guys are not followed, please don't forget to drop a follow as well. Good thing you're available despite your schedule. Thank you, friends. I try and cast as much as I can, even though it's pretty hard. When next game at Tigers? Tomorrow. What's the score? Just joined. Tigers won 2-1, my dude. You missed a hell of a game. That was pretty nuts. Moon Meander? I mean, we don't know, guys. There's real no official. Please tell you next game. Here you go, man. We need highlight? Yeah, I'll put it up on my channel as soon as I can. Nice caster. Thank you, Anil. This is the game tomorrow. At 8 o'clock Australian time. I don't know what that is for you guys. You are getting timed out. Stop spamming the Arcana giveaway. That's not happening. I'll give an Arcana giveaway if literally 700 people in this chat right now go drop a follow. 700 people go follow this Twitch channel right now. I will do an Arcana giveaway. You know what? I'll do 10 Arcana giveaways. Moon joined Team Canada for WSG. Yeah. So we don't know if he's still on Tigers or not. Kamak5, thank you for the follow, man. I appreciate that. is the there's a replay. I want to see that team fight with the Remnant. Shut up, guys. I'm not joking. We get 700 right now. I will gift some Arcanas. No, there's no more games tonight. They start tomorrow. I hate this Dota replay thing. You gotta make sure you don't go forward too far. This is the team fight, right? Hello, can you zoom out? What? I can't zoom out. Alright. We'll go about there. Oh, that's why I was paused, okay. Hang on, guys. Let me, Any next game? No, the games are tomorrow. Look at that Cole, man. That was... Oh my god. Oh. Oh. Hang on, I'll take a look at that one. Give me a second. Look at this. RP? Look at... That was game. That was actually... That was probably game. Without Omni Slash, they lack a bit of damage, but... Centaur can follow up. I guess Avalanche is up pretty soon. He actually freaking remnanted. He actually remnanted the jug. I am mind blown. What an RP, dude. Oh, oh my god. Oh, you... There's absolutely no way they win a game after that. What I miss. Coco, Mitsu Kid, Crom Cruise, A. Rosby, Morphus for the tier 1. Thank you, man. I appreciate that a lot. I hope you've been enjoying the cast. You've dropped some biddies, a sub as well. Thank you, man. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you, my dude. Crows, Kudalumping. Thank you, guys. Shame. We, Love Hearts. Feels good, man. We still need to get some sub points for, I think, badges and everything, but... Hey, we got some more coming through. From Uzbekistan? Damn. That's a long way away. What's good, man? How are you doing? So it looks like we didn't get too close to the 700. Unlucky, chat. Looks like we won't have to do the Arcana giveaway. Oh, was no surprise there. Thank you for that compliment. Benedicto? I don't know how to pronounce your name, man. Cool Kid, Magnet, Sanks the Monks. Thank you for the follows, guys. I appreciate that. See you tomorrow, man. See you tomorrow. Alright, guys. We're gonna end the stream here. We got no more games to cost. I'll show you guys the brackets. I'll show you guys the bracket real quick before we go, but... So, around the same time tomorrow, we're going to have PG Brock taking on Tigers. Unfortunately, please do not expect me. It came from YouTube. I remember your name, Magnet. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Unfortunately, I cannot cast the grand final. It is way too late. I have commitments as well for family. But I will be casting the PG Brock and Tigers game tomorrow. So you know where to find me. Same time, Twitch, YouTube. I'll be here, ready and waiting, guys. Gentressy, thank you for the follow, man. I appreciate that. Thank you, everyone, for the follows, the compliments, everything. I appreciate all the feedback, guys. I really do mean it. Paolo, thank you, man. See you tomorrow, Z. But with that being said, guys, I'm going to end the stream here. If you guys want to drop the follows, the socials are shown on screen. We haven't really been growing the Twitter or the YouTube at all, but I put a bunch of highlights from my casting on YouTube if you guys want to go over and subscribe to that, and also my Twitter just to stay up to date. They're shown on screen there. Also, don't forget to drop a follow if you guys haven't already. I'll put it one more time in the chat. With that being said, guys, have a wonderful night. We'll be live tomorrow once again. If you're not sure of the time, just check Liquipedia. There is the link, and you'll be able to work it out. But yeah, we'll be live tomorrow. Have a wonderful night and day, guys. I appreciate that. And I will see you all tomorrow.